She's a fan, she's a fan, she's a fan.
Aye. 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 Attention. A zombie. Stand up. A card. Get that. A zombie. A card. Yeah. A zombie. A card. 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 Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Money on the table. Go sign me to the label. Money on the table. Go sign me to the label. Cookie in a jar. I'm about to go hard. Cookie in a jar. Yeah, I'm about to go hard. Money on the table. Money on the table. Go sign me to the label. Go sign me to the label. Cash in my pocket. I'm eating chocolate. Cash in my pocket. I'm coming for the chocolate. Go give me that, give me that, give me. Y'all give me that, give me. Yo, give me that, give me. Come give me that, give me. Go give me that, give me. Or I'm gonna take it. Say, give me that cash, give me that cake, give me that bacon. Attention. A zombie. A card. 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 Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby.
And the show goes on. What's up, ragamuffins? Young Bill Fridges here, live and direct to the place to be. I'm channeling you. I'm channeling you. Oh, R's in the chat. Oh, yeah. I'm going to need your power-ups today. I need your power-ups. I'm actually going live. I didn't tell Xylee. I think she's taking a nap. She has no idea I'm here. Red 40 says back like we never left. And we ain't never left. And another one. I'm kidding. Xylee will be here in just a minute. She's I told her I'm gonna go live at this time. She says, I'll be there a little late, you dork. So I'm gonna be holding you guys hostage while she runs back from a couple of errands that she had to do. No big deal. I told her I would keep you guys company. So she'll be here in just a little bit. In case you guys are wondering where she is, she's taking care of business. And I thought I would have some time with you guys to talk shop and see how things are going on Saturday. Anything wild happening in the universe? I woke up this morning and I saw dolls were on doing makeup. It was Glammy and Beans and Sweet Tea. And they were all putting on makeup. And I thought to myself, I'm going back to sleep. I don't need to watch this. I turned on Cafe and they were watching a like a Bigfoot video with a Down syndrome kid in it. That was pretty funny. But I was tired, so I went back to sleep. They're all East Coast time, and I'm a West Coast boy. Like, if anyone's gonna wake me up, it's gonna be Down Z. You know, little homie Down Z. He looked pretty fresh. He tried hunting an elk or something with a fidget spinner. That's pretty boss. Anytime Down Z goes hunting with a fidget spinner, it got my attention. Not gonna lie, but I couldn't stick with it because I was tired. And now I guess we're running head to head with a powerhouse. I see Glammy and CD Ram live, so that's rough. We're going toe to toe with the big dogs. I know Boogie's got a sleep stream later tonight. So I don't know what's up with that. Darth Omega says, what is this AI shit? Dude, this is the real Billy. I'm not AI. I'm the real Billy. What do you mean AI? Do you think this is AI Billy? Do I look AI? Hold on. What's AI about me? Oh, Down Z? You wanted a real Down syndrome YouTuber. Yeah. I thought that AI did the Down syndrome YouTuber pretty well. What's surprising to me is how terribly done Bigfoot is in AI. But they did fairly well with the Down syndrome guy. Like, Bigfoot is really just, different types of primates, right? Like gorillas. AI does not make a traditional Sasquatch, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm really let down by AI's ability to give us the Harry and the Henderson style Bigfoot that I yearn for. I yearn for that traditional Bigfoot mythos. Dustin says, I think Billy needs to watch Megan. Why do you say Billy in quotes? I'm not AI. I'm flesh and blood, dude. I do have a pacemaker, which makes me cyborg, but not AI. Crap. Why does the AI see? I have 5 fingers. Count them, dude. I'm human. AI has 6 fingers. I have 5. Simpsons have 4 fingers. This is how you know I'm not a Simpson. Do the math, dude. Finger math. Dude, do I have to sit you through finger math now? Retro Nooks, is there anything you can do to prove you're not AI? Yes. 5 fingers. I'm going to do finger math for you. Okay? 5 fingers, human. 6 fingers, AI. 4 fingers, Simpson. 3 fingers, slut. Get it? That's finger math. Any questions? Dude, to the freaking Einstein that says you got 8 fingers and 2 thumbs, we're counting thumbs as fingers here, dude. We're grouping them all in the same hand space as fingers. Christ. Cripes. I meant cripes. Please don't cancel me. Please don't cancel me. I apologize. Thank you, Xylee Gets Biased, says I know you're not AI, Billy. Somebody's got my back here. RWO for Lofi. I like how that's how AI would spell for life. Oh, man, the AI's got my back here. Retro Nook says I'm not convinced. Well, Retro Nook, here's the deal, okay? You might not be convinced, but AI is. AI's got my back. Beep, boop, boop, beep. Beep, boop, boop, beep. That's how AI be talking to me. You know that, right? Beep, boop, boop, beep. That's how I think AI be talking, at least, in binary beeps. Got a little message here from Xylee. I got to read the Xylee report. Maybe it's actually not a message from Xylee. Never mind. It was an old message. Dove says, you are the real Billy. Thank you, Dove. And Delta says, real Billy is cuter than AI Billy. See, flesh and blood will always be AI. There's this like weird group of humans that think that the advancement of sex toys and all that stuff will do away with the need for human connection. But until the robot can really get in touch with your childhood trauma and see the person inside of you, which ChatGPT probably can do, so we're probably are screwed. But until they can get to know the person inside of you, it doesn't matter what you put inside of you. You're always going to need a partner in this world. Smart Dragula, welcome to Band World. Speaking of partners, Xylee gets real. You're live on LolcowRewind.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm having a little intro with our audience.
Oh. Talking about putting stuff inside of you?
Well,
Your 3 holes?
Well, not this time. This was about metaphorically. Well, no, it was a mixture. Well, we're talking about AI.
Oh.
Smart Dragula upgraded to Cash Cow. Cheers to you, Smart Dragula. Welcome to the dopest group in all of the LCU, the RWO.
RWO for life.
Now, the LolCow Live, I'll tell you, the LolCow Live might have a bigger group of cash cows. They might have a bigger group of cash cows, but I will say this, they don't have a more poppin' Discord. Okay?
Facts.
If you're going to join a Discord to kick it and chop it up and hang out, Toby Lanigan, this new @ thing is throwing off my ability to read people's names.
I hate it. I didn't get a chance to look at the background. I got to see.
Toby Lanigan, thank you for the 5 Griffin. That's a stack of pancakes. You know what that means? I'm sipping.
Yeah.
I'm sipping for the Griffin.
Is that what we're doing? All right, I'll start sipping for the grifted too. I'm drinking tonight, y'all. Y'all know what that means.
I see some Xylees tonight that should be having some whiskey.
Thank God, though. Thank God we started this early because I got things I need to do tonight. Prepare for tomorrow. Oh.
You gonna do it swerved and sippy tipsy?
Well, we'll see how it comes out.
Well, Xylee is professional YouTuber voice now. Oh.
Yeah, whoa, Xylee with her professional YouTuber voice. Thank you, Quantum Chris. Jegoon32 says, sup guys, lost some money at the casino today, so here's what I have left. Thought I'd show some love to the RWO. Yeah.
Thank you.
Don't just lose money at the casino. Lose money at LolcowRewind too.
Absolutely. Give us your rest of your money.
No, not give, lose.
Oh, lose. Yeah, lose the rest of the money here. What is rent? What's paying bills?
Lose it at Lolcow. Lose it at Lolcow. Darth Omega
Thank
says,
you, hamstring.
Darth Omega says, LCL have quantity, but RWO is quality. It's true, though. Like, the LCL's got a ton of cash cows. We have the second most amount of cash cows, thanks to the dedicated community. But we actually, our voice chats are consistently very poppin'. Very poppin'.
Yeah.
We're not the only community that's consistently popping. There's some others that got a good hang. They got a good hang. But we are, you know what? I'm going to call it out. I think some of these communities are lying, are faking funk.
What do you mean?
I think they specifically are starting beef in our voice chat. I think they come to our voice chat to start beef, to either try and get our fans to talk to us about the beef so that we talk about it on Rewind, or to try and get our fans' attention, to steal our fans. I'm not sure which one it is. But
I think it's more of the first one than the second one. I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. But the sad thing is that the drama that's brought to our voice chat is so fucking lame. Who cares?
I know.
These people don't understand what drama to talk about versus drama to go, haha, that's funny, hee hee.
I wake up to some Jerry Springer ass bullshit in our fucking VC, and it's always some smaller channels fighting an RVC. Like, why don't you do it in your VC? You need an active audience? Is it because it's performative and fake? Is it because you guys are bullshitting? You come over here to fight in RVC? The fuck are you doing, Jerry Springer ass bullshit motherfuckers?
Oh my God, let's get drunk tonight and talk some shit. I'm in the mood to talk some shit, bro. I'm in the mood to talk some shit.
Tina D in the place to be. Oh.
Let's go.
Omni, welcome to Cash Cows. America is full of people brandishing firearms regularly. Ha 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 ha.
Oh God, that argument last night. That was an argument last night. And I was like, bruh, okay. All right, calm the fuck down. Shut up.
Should I get drunk and pull my guns out?
I mean, do you want me to do the same thing?
I don't know. Is it okay?
Hi, Rewind Gang. BTW, I love Zala's shirt today. I feel that.
I feel that, Lily. I do what I want.
I do what I want.
Xylee drinking stream? I can't wait to chip into this show and dip into some topics. I am going to be like my cat who lays around all day waiting for Rewind.
Wait, is that what we're doing? We're sipping for 20s? I gotta pull up my OBS.
I'm sipping for 20s. Do you want to take shots for 50s? How do you want to do
I'd
it?
rather take shots because I don't really like sips. Shots are better for me because sips, I don't know, they just
Yeah. I'm sipping for grifted stacks, and I'm sipping for fucking TTS. I'm Texas sipping.
I'll sip for grifted. I will sip for grifted stacks. I will do that. Can you give me a second? I'm sorry. My child, it's time for her to eat, and she's driving me insane.
Look, I don't give a fuck. Take your time.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Shit.
I'll be right back. Sorry, I should have done it before I came on.
It's all good. Kydix says, talk that shit. I'm here for it. You know that's what we do here. D-Man. D-Man. I'm just say D-Man. These ats got these extra numbers and shit. I'm just going to shorten them. Welcome to Cash Cow, D-Man. Retronux says, Rewind is for the real ones of the LCU. We ain't got no time for that noise. Last night, in the Discord main chat, you had Ultra and Nightmare and all of the Test fans fighting Ultra, and Ultra was claiming that Nightmare scripted all of Ultra's craziness, and that Ultra, like he said, Nightmare was the one that told me to tell everybody that he was on drugs. It was like, it was so stupid. It was such a stupid, and everybody was jumping into it, and all the Test fans were jumping on Ultra. It was just such a stupid thing. It was so dumb. It's like, I'm honestly, the main Discord at this point in time is a fucking dumpster fire of idiots. I want someone to go in there and ban them. It's too annoying, Hugh Jess. I hate this names thing in the chat. We got to figure it out. Because I don't think it hit Queens. When I was watching Queens, when I was watching Dolls, they didn't have the @ thing. The Junk with the Funk says, I never agreed to be part of a community. I was looking for a cult. I'm taking my life savings elsewhere. Wait. This is still a cult. This is still a cult. Hugh Jess,
We're the good kind
was
of
that
cult.
the Jerry Springer stuff? No, it wasn't the Jerry Springer stuff. Last night, though, like I saw you were there, Steak was there, all the hosts were there, jumping up and down when Ultra was saying that Test was scripted, and he was claiming that he was told to tell Nightmare that he was what was the exact claim? Nightmare told me to tell everybody that he went to rehab, or that he needs rehab. And then they were like show proof, show receipts. It was so stupid.
Hey, bro, that's the sad thing about Ultra, though. I don't know if I can believe Ultra.
Who cares? Who cares? Why believe Ultra anyways?
Yeah, true. Good point.
Who fucking cares? The fact that everybody was like, show proof. Tell them fuck off. It's fucking Ultra. Who cares? It was like 98 people against Ultra's dumb ass. Sorry, Ultra. You have zero credibility here. We don't care about your proof.
You know what I think is funny, though? This is what I think is funny. And God damn it, Nightmare's not fucking listening. The more he fights with Ultra, the more that Ultra's going to end up being his co-host.
Yeah, that's what everybody keeps telling him. And they keep fighting with him. So if he is scripting Ultra, good job. You're doing a very good script. It's so stupid. The whole thing. Is. It's like the whole ball of dumb. Stupid. I'm just sitting there watching it unfold, and I'm like, oh God. It's like this is all interaction, which means everybody involved is invested in it, including all these hosts. Like, show proof. How do you show proof? Was it in a voice chat? Do you record voice chats? Was it in a DM? Probably not. He probably doesn't have DM proof.
No, probably don't.
It's so stupid.
It is.
But it seems like more people are talking about these nuggets, these stupid nuggets, than anything else I've heard about on Test. Cafe copied the nuggets. Cafe did a nugget challenge. These Nuggetgate is sweeping the Nether LCU. The Nether LCU is the LCU Keem sleeps through.
Now I get it. Oh my God, now I get it. He doesn't watch anything else anymore. That's why he wants us to cover all the shows.
Now you get it. Now you get it.
Bro, I'm a little slow sometimes. I listen, I'm not always, look, I don't say I'm the brightest crayon in the box, okay? Every now and then I get a little light bulb above my head, all right? That was like my light bulb moment, all right? I'm sorry. I was a little late to the party on that one, all right? Fuck. Shit. Yeah, I want chicken nuggets now. Ooh, tonight might be a drunk DoorDash night. Oh, yeah.
Fuck. You might not get drunk.
I might not. And that's fine. That's fine, because I got stuff to do, so it's all good. This is what I think Ultra needs. I think Ultra needs a direction. In other words, and I'm going to say the word that you hate, Billy. I'm sorry. But he needs a show that goes by a docket and they actually have subjects to talk about.
Why does he need that?
That's what I think. Because I think it will rein in the retardedness enough to where he can be retarded at least about a subject and not just anything. At least he can be retarded at the subject that they're talking about.
See,
you know what I mean?
What I think he needs is nothing, because I don't think he needs anything. He's not at a level of talent where I think we need to be worried about putting him anywhere.
I actually agree with you there,
I
to
think,
be honest.
I think he needs to be on some sort of testing ground where we can test and see if he's worth putting on a show. I wish there was a show where you could test somebody.
His own fucking YouTube channel and
You
see what
think?
he has.
Is there not a show in the LCU where you can test if people have what it takes?
Now, Billy, you know that every other show doesn't matter what their name is except for Rewind. We are the only one that has to stick to our fucking name, and you know that. Just saying. Callie, I don't know what your username is, but Callie, you're 100% right. Why is Sweet Tea on a show? Great fucking question. Why? That's a great question. Same with Ultra. It's just why? A big old why. You know that star that goes the more you know? It's like a star that goes da-da-da. Why? Yeah.
You know why Sweet Tea's on a show? Because that 1 in 5 times that she says something funny. Because you know all these hosts that are like, that can sit here and run the show, like, how often do they have a moment where they say something truly like funny and interesting? Most of these hosts are just likable, and that's base level. But when do they really say something that breaks out into something that is like, that could make a drama alert headline, you know? Oh shit! Mel in the chat with the 20 grifted.
I'm taking a shot. I'm getting a shot glass. Be right back. I'm taking a shot for that one.
Why doesn't she have shot glasses at her desk? She's wild for that one, guys. Xylee is wild for that. Mel with the 20 grifted. Holy snap. That's how you know. That's how you know Mel is a real one. Because she does this all over the place. She's always killing it on live. I see her support so often. Big W's in the chat from Mel. Thank you. Cynthia Breyer, I see you dropping W's. Cynthia, I see you supporting everywhere too. Much love and appreciation. Big
that's
love.
4 stacks of pancakes.
That's a big stack of pancakes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Whoo. But yeah, I think based on the way that they keep rolling with Ultra and the reactions Ultra keeps getting, I think he's going to end up on test.
I do too.
Because that's all Keem's going to hear about all this.
What did Keem say when Nightmare and Ultra started getting along on the show? All right. What did Keem say in the Discord? Now Test is boring. They're getting along. That right there would have told you that he wouldn't have put Ultra on there. But no, we're going to start fighting with him again. Guess what? Congratulations. Your new co-host is probably going to be Ultra.
Yeah. If word gets back that the chicken nugget gate has gone over multiple shows and multiple programs, and it's all because this fat shit. Like this is actually one of the funniest things.
Thank you again, Mel.
The Ultra says, yeah. I'll eat 100 nuggets if we get a goal. Tell me if I'm wrong. I know you watch. Ultra says, I'll eat 100 nuggets if we hit a goal. They hit the goal. He goes down to McDonald's, gets 100 nuggets, eats 9. Says, yep. No, I don't want to push my dietary limits. And then he gives the rest to a homeless guy, goes home, and then eats 2 big ass sandwiches his dad made him or got for him.
Yeah. Huge Ass says Nightmare unfortunately allows Ultra to push his buttons. It makes it entertaining. No matter how much Ultra is hated. Exactly. And what does Keemstar want? He wants it entertaining. 1 + 1 = 2.
Yeah, last night on Lolcow Live, somebody said, and I think it was a dono or a guest or somebody said Nightmare is the biggest Lolcow in the LCU, and Keemstar immediately said, true!
No, I didn't remember that part. Yeah, really?
If I'm misremembering this, so if you have
I'm gonna go look.
If you have this kid Ultra, and even
Was it yesterday's live?
Yeah,
Was
it was drunk.
Okay.
It was drunk live.
Okay.
Vooz Pro said yes, he did. If you have this kid Ultra who even has huge ass, who is like the biggest test supporter, saying Nightmare unfortunately allows Ultra to push his buttons, it makes it entertaining. He's admitting to it. Oh, Bean said it to Drunk Nightmare on Dolls, and so he must have been watching the Dolls clip. Okay, that must have been what it was.
Okay.
But if Huge Ass even sees it, this is definitely like it's something here is working. Like as much as you hate it, something here is working. Which I'll say this, in my opinion, unless they kick into gear, and they might, because I think Sweet Tea might have gotten the kick into gear that she needed by being challenged to leave. If Sweet Tea starts to actually show up and do, maybe Sweet Tea's going to be the doll that Doll needs. Dolls needs an actual host. So maybe Sweet Tea will show up and prove, you know? But the fact that Keem was really talking about letting Sweet Tea go for days, and then when they talked about moving Sweet Tea, and all of a sudden then she was like, this is my show, and I'm not going to leave it. It's like squatters who think they own the house, and they just sit there and squat and just live in someone else's home until it's time for the city to come move them. Like, nope, this is my home. I got domain. It's like now they'll fight to stay. They ain't pay no rent. They ain't do nothing until they try to move them out of someone else's home. She's got squatting right on dolls. She got squatting rights. Oh. But if she starts putting in the work and doing the thing, then hey.
I don't like that little girl.
Well, you know what? I don't want to see her fail if there's a path to victory for her. But if there's not a path to victory,
she did.
If there's not a path to victory, then let it go.
I stopped being mean to her. There was no point in being mean to her.
Asher says, so she's like a homeless lady who's occasionally funny?
Wouldn't say she's homeless.
Is that what I technically did say that with the squatter right thing?
Well, true.
But I meant she was squatting on Queens and only put up a fight when they were like, said it's time to move out. It's time to go. Time to move on. Callie G says she's not all there. She's trouble. Well, some of the arguments is that she is all there and she's trouble. And she plays.
She is all there. I'm telling you now, she's all there. And yes, she is trouble. The girl knows how to play with words. She knows how to say something. She knows how to say something without actually saying it. She knows how to describe things, but she can get away with it because it's like, well, I didn't actually say the word. That's what she does. She's smart. And this whole shit, she hasn't been on the internet. Fuck off. Fuck off. You're a liar.
What do you mean she hasn't been on the internet?
Okay, one, she knew who King Cobra was, right?
Yeah.
Didn't she know who Cobes was? Yeah.
Yeah, she knew Markiplier.
She's watched Trauma Alert. She knows Markiplier. She knows all the old heads. What does that fucking tell you?
She's been around. She found her way here.
Mm-hmm. She knows what she's doing. She's a manipulative little shit. She's a cry bully. I stand 10 toes down on that. And now we have a pattern.
And she knows Rick and Morty, which means she has to have at least a 180 IQ.
Okay, listen. The simple fact that she knows that Rick and Morty meme and knew how to use it to where even you and like some other people are like, actually, I give her respect for using that meme. That tells me she knows what the fuck she is doing.
It's not even a meme. It's a reference to the show. Like that's.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
She knows what she's doing. She knows the wordplay that she's doing to get people angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
I think maybe that her brain, like the benefit of the doubt is that her brain might not recollect everything. She might not keep the train of thought with the thoughts that she gets. She might be jumbled. She might have the thoughts and then immediately discard them.
I don't think she's jumbled at all.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think she's jumbled at all. Because when somebody starts defending her, what does she do? She takes their talking points.
Tina Nodi says she's lazy. The bitch is lazy, giving the minimum. Damn.
BW said, takes one to know one, Xylee. I ain't like that. I'm neutral toxic. Or I'm toxic neutral. Thank you. She's toxic evil. I'm neutral.
Jamesy says Sweet Tea is 100% trouble. Xylee is totally right. She's too inconsistent to be a real person otherwise. A walking dog whistle if ever there was one. Yeah.
Bing, 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 bing. Congratulations. As soon as I get the button, I'll play the button. I haven't made the button yet.
I don't know. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. And after our last interaction, I promise to give her the benefit of the doubt in the future.
And you know what, Billy? You can be the good boy Billy and do that. Fuck that shit. This bitch has done this shit 3 times that can be proved that she's done this shit. It's actually on number 4. But only 3 because I didn't get the screenshots for the 4th one. But so it's a pattern at this point, bro. No,
the Brantley thing was a moment where I'm like, okay, you've lost the benefit of the doubt on this one. But I'm still trying to fall back because Brantley was not bullying her at all. I've talked to Brantley quite often about dolls and how excited Brantley has been to work with Sweet Tea, especially. Brantley was defending Sweet Tea this entire time. Brantley wanted Sweet Tea to succeed. And she did that to Brantley. Xylie's getting a direct text message from the police. Sweet Tea is called the police.
No,
on her.
it's for the guy who cuts my lawn. No, here's the thing about Brantley. Do you know how many times this is what killed me with calling Brantley a bully? You know how many times me and Brantley have, I wouldn't say we've gotten into arguments, but we definitely disagreed the way me and Brantley disagree. Some people would think it's an argument, but it's really not. You know how many times me and Brantley have gotten into it off of people that she's like, I just want to give them a chance. I see something in them. And I'm like, bitch, don't do it. I'm telling you, you're going to get burnt. And she's only been right with one of them. Just one.
Well, I give people a chance all the time because I can get burnt. I don't care. I've been burnt. I have scars in the places where people normally burn. So I'm calloused there. So I don't mind getting burnt, right? Like, for me, I can get burnt. That's why I like to give people chances. Because when they burn me, it usually ends up hurting them more than it hurts me, right?
Yeah.
If you burn me, it usually hurts you more. So I don't mind. Even now, the whole thing that happened with me and Sweet Tea, she gets hurt more by it than I do. So I feel bad for her. The people dragging her over it, I wish they would stop with the thing that happened with me. Now, you getting your name brought up in it, I don't feel bad at all when she gets dragged over bringing your name up in it. Well, like you weren't even, you specifically left the second she showed up because you're like, I ain't going to be here with this fucking crazy bitch here. And she still found a way to implicate you in it.
Yeah. Yep. It's all right. I'll have my say.
No, says Billy, with enough fire, you could burn bones. And I welcome the incinerator. I wish a motherfucker could. You ever see like the vampire movies where the vampires been around so long and seen so much life and so much death that finally when their time comes, it's almost orgasmic when they die because they're like, oh, this is a feeling I haven't felt. You know?
Yeah.
Let a motherfucker burn me like that. It's been too long. Shit.
You know what I do when I get burned?
Cry?
No. Well, I might cry out of anger because I can't hit anybody. But besides that, you know what I do when I get burned?
What's that?
I sit and wait. And then I wait and wait and wait. And then I go scorched earth.
That's pedantic.
I don't know what does that mean?
It's childlike in nature.
No, it's not childlike at all. I just collect. I collect information and just, hey, this is what we have.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to sit on stuff for a while.
See,
I'm a commentary channel at heart. That's what we do.
When I get burnt, I say, okay, I see how it is. There's someone who's better than me. And I think to myself, how am I going to be better so I won't get burnt again? You know?
Okay, absolutely, 100%. I do the same thing. I do the same thing. I learn from it and go, okay, now I know what situations not to be in so I don't get burnt like that again. Absolutely, 100%. But I still sit and wait for my time to strike.
But sometimes I'm like, that's someone who's better than me. That's what I'm thinking. That's someone who caught me at a weak point. And I'm like, damn. I wish that motherfucker was better than me. They just got 100%. Me. They just got me in a moment of weakness.
Like Jaded said in the chat, it's a marathon, not a sprint. 100%.
Champion said, what's the difference between that and holding a grudge? It's holding a grudge.
I hold a grudge.
Yes.
Whoa, hold on a second. Wait. Me and Keemstar both, because remember we were talking about grudges and Keemstar gave us a donation? Look, I hold a grudge like a motherfucker, 100%. And I will sit and wait and just collect and collect and collect and come out with it. I hold a grudge.
I don't.
I do.
I
absolutely do.
My modus operandi is to let go of grudges and do way better, shine way brighter, and let anybody who did me wrong recognize I'm doing better without than before. I'm like, move forward, let it go, do better.
Spite fuels me. Spite, grudges,
I don't want
anger fuels me.
I don't want anybody thinking that they have a fucking hand in my success. Retro Nooks says, mess with me. I'll let karma take care of you. Mess with those I love. I become karma. Yes. I feel like I'm an agent of karma. Whenever I do something crazy, whenever I do something fucked up, whenever I hurt somebody, in my mind, this might be the narcissist in me. In my mind, I think they probably deserved it because I'm a good person.
Listen, I'm all about karma. I always talk about karma. And sometimes I like to be karma and hand it to you.
Octoling says, Xylee, it's not healthy to hold grudges.
My health is just fine.
I don't know. Diet Mountain Dew and Chinese food.
Okay, and a lot of Taco Bell lately. A lot of Taco Bell.
Look, Xylee loves Diet Mountain Dew, Taco Bell, and grudges. That's okay. Those are her treats.
Hello? Everybody has their vices.
No, but straight up, if somebody burns you and you want to get them back, go ahead. Who cares? Like, sometimes getting someone back is probably the right thing to do. You know?
But you know what? Sometimes just getting someone back isn't like a public thing. Sometimes with me, it's like, okay, well, I'm just going to block you, or I'm just going to unfriend you and just not talk to you privately anymore. Or I'm just going to do like something simple like that. I mean, I do that kind of shit too. I don't go public with everything.
Yeah, you do that and then you tell them. You say, well, I just unfriended you. I just unblocked you. I
unfriend you. Peace, bitch. Don't try to message me because you're not going to be able to. Peace. Yeah.
I like to think if someone did something bad enough to me that I would probably commit like a very serious crime against their family.
Oh, I wouldn't go against the family. Oh, I wouldn't do it against the family. They
If
ain't had nothing to do
if
with
they
it.
did something serious to me, like not internet shit, but like if somebody did something really bad, I'd make sure that they paid for it in blood.
I mean, I would make sure they paid for it, but it would be them, not their family. I wouldn't put their family in the middle of it. That's not fair to them.
I don't know. It just depends on what they did.
I'd go chop their leg off, not their family.
I don't know. Maybe.
Speedy Bird says, someone describes Sweet Tea perfectly. Sweet Tea is the person we all feared that person would be. If she ever left the LCU, she will make a career finishing the accusation at some point. You know what? I'm just counting them.
Count them up.
We're at 3. We're at 3 right now.
Technically
4, but I can't prove the 4th one.
LolcowRewind Anonymous says she's not Sweet Tea, she's Splenda Tea. Or maybe her first name was correct. Blumpkin. Her first name was Bloomin' Bloomers. And they called her Blumpkin. And she didn't like that. So then she became Sweet Tea. And now they called her Twisted Tea.
That's actually the perfect fucking name for her. Because she's twisted as fuck with the damn accusations she comes out with people. What the fuck? She dumb as fuck, bro.
The fuck?
The fuck?
The fuck? Xylee. You
What?
pump it up?
What do you mean, did I pump it?
Do you pump it up? You got big muscles.
No, I have little muscles. I used to be stronger, but ever since I became a housewife, my strength went down. Now I find myself picking stuff up and I'm like, oh shit, I've lost a lot of muscle. What the fuck is going on with me, bro?
Gooner says daily lunch money donation for Xylee's mom.
Thank you. Mom appreciates it.
Oh, God. Tuffy, Lolcow TCG, with the $14, says, where's the drive and ambition from these hosts? Rewind seems like the show to pop on when you're being talked about. Rastov is proof hard work pays off. Be like Rastov.
I can tell you what it is. I'm not going to give them content now that I have a show. I'm going to keep the content for my show. That's what it is.
Well,
That's exactly what it is.
I think we do have hosts that pop on from time to time.
They're starting to pop in more and more now, but there was a drought there for a while where no one but like Tina and of course Rastov would call in, but nobody but Tina or Rastov would call in.
Boogie would call in. Boogie,
yeah, every now and then Boogie would. Yeah,
I don't know. I can't judge people for doing what they do. This is a grind. There's so many episodes a day, and then maybe they felt uncomfortable calling in. Maybe they felt like we were the mean show. Maybe they felt like we were the bad guys. Maybe they felt like they couldn't handle being on LolcowRewind. You ever think that? Maybe it wasn't just...
Your mom's in here says, not your mama, but your mom says only 500 viewers. Oof, is your YouTube fucking broken? It's 982. Check your YouTube. Check your internet. Your internet's fucking broke, dude.
Only 982 viewers? That's just as bad.
Nah, it's good.
No, it's
also a fuckload early than what we usually go live.
It's even worse than 500. 500 would have been like pathetic. This is gross. No,
it's not gross. We're good.
Oh, yuck. Can half of you leave so we can get 500 viewers?
No, don't listen to Billy. Billy's a dickhead. No. Billy's a dickhead.
Shout out to the Jordana wrap-up show. Gang. Oh, my goodness. Here's the deal, Zyler. Half of them just left. I got true fans. When I ask them to leave, they leave. Sit down. Be humble. Underline. Xylee, we have to start being nicer to the other co-hosts so they feel comfortable coming up on here. That's the problem. Hey, Velvet Nightmare, thank you for the grifted.
Thank you. Wait, what do you mean we have to start being nice?
You have to start being nice to the other hosts so they feel comfortable. I'm thinking we'll leave out like a tray of mints and some like a cucumber water so they come in. They make a nice glass of cucumber water. You ever go to a hotel that has the waters with the fresh fruits or vegetables in the water dispenser? Shit.
No.
You don't go to those fancy hotels.
I've never been in a fancy hotel before.
Yeah, some of these hotels, they'll have these water dispensers in the lobby, and they have like either like cucumber slices in them or like lemon is pretty basic, but they'll do other little flavored waters. Sometimes they'll do a lychee water, a lychee, maybe you might call it lychee. That's a little crazy, a little too sweet for me, but it's okay. Delta Gam says y'all are just big and
by the way, Gigi, you can call in. FYI.
Yeah, Gigi, why don't you get that thick stack up in here? Why don't you get that gamma ham up on here and flap some slappers for us?
Okay, I'm not saying all that. I'm just saying call in. All that other shit, that's Billy.
What do you mean?
Flappers. What?
I think isn't that how she speaks?
I don't know, but I got a question.
What's that?
Wait, how in the fuck Gigi is from Texas and she didn't know what the fuck a sweet potato pie is? What the fuck is wrong? You are in the South. How in the fuck did you not know what a sweet potato pie is?
Yeah.
Sweet potato pie is much better than fucking pumpkin pie. What the fuck is wrong with you? Gigi, I need you to call in because I got to cuss you out for that.
I've never seen a woman that Southern and that.
How do you have that accent and not know what a sweet potato pie is? The fuck?
She was that Southern and that seasoned and not know what a sweet potato pie was. Immortal Muffin, thank you for the grifted. And Chronic Girls, welcome to Band World.
I'm going to take her fucking Southern card. At least I know what collard greens are and shit. I don't like them, but at least I know what the fuck they are. How do you not know what a sweet potato pie is?
You don't like collard greens?
No, I haven't tasted collard greens that I like. I haven't. I have tasted so many different kinds of collard greens. I do not. Nope.
That's my go-to. I like collard greens before I was keto. I would go for those before I was keto. Them shits are popping. Yeah, sweet potato pie is like pumpkin pie, but it's got it's not as gimmicky. It's a year-round pumpkin pie.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Because honestly, sweet potato pie depends on how you make it. And I have tasted where sweet potato pie tastes real close to a pumpkin pie. But I just like a sweet potato pie better. I like the texture of a sweet potato pie better. I don't know.
Yeah, Gigi, why don't you grow a pair and hop up on here, sucker?
Yeah, grow a pair, sucker. Grow a pair, sucker.
Nah, if you're busy, let us know. If you're gonna come up on here though, you're welcome. You're welcome to. We just saw you in chat and thought we'd pick on you since you're the new hotness here in the LCU.
God bless you, Speedy Bird. Xylie's voice sounds really crisp in the new mic. Never realized the old one was bad until she got the new one. And the sad thing is, the old one I used was a step up from the one I was using before.
Look.
Oh, God.
I knew how bad Xylie's old microphone was, and I never said a word because I knew Xylie was doing great work with that raggedy piece of shit.
Well, I appreciate you. You never told me. You should have told me, but I mean, I had to wait until I can afford to get the mic and the mixer and everything.
Bloodline. Thank you for the gift.
Thank you, Mishma.
Now, Cynthia Breyer says sugar cream pie is the best.
Wait, what is sugar cream pie? I've never heard of that. What is that?
Is that like a sugar base? Would it be like a sugar instead of like a pudding? Is it like some sort of sugar filling? Lemon meringue pie is good. Are we going into the
I love
pies?
me some lemon meringue pie. This is a sugar-free. Oh, Oh, that
sugar
looks
cream
good.
pie.
Look at that.
Yeah, that
Ooh.
looks pretty good.
That looks good as shit. The fuck? Ooh.
That's not
That looks
something.
good.
That's not something that I've ever had, and I've had a lot of fucking pie.
It looks like, you know what it looks like? It looks like a coconut pie, but without the coconut.
It looks like a custard.
That's what it looks like. Yeah, like a custard pie. Is that what it is? Just a custard pie?
Similar.
I love custard
I would say
pie.
similar, yeah. Toby Lanigan says, I'm Canadian and I know what a sweet potato pie is. Dude, if you ever go to a real, like, Southern style barbecue restaurant place, they're usually going to have sweet potato pie on the dessert menu.
Hell yeah.
And you can get a little slice, and it should give you, like, at least half a chub.
Yeah, at the very least.
Yeah, like, if you're a woman, whatever happens down there should happen. If you're a man, you should have half a chub. You know what I'm saying?
I like how you said, if you're a woman, whatever happens down there should happen.
If you're a man, you should have half a chub. That's because sweet potato pie is just good eating. It
Hell
ain't bad.
yeah.
It ain't bad.
Shit. I'd fight somebody over sweet potato pie. I don't like pumpkin pies.
I think they're okay. I think they're seasonal, and you're supposed to put whipped cream on them. A lot of pumpkin pie is about the cream you add to it, I think.
Yeah.
Like a dry piece of pumpkin pie is not whumping.
I don't like. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't like my pies with the whipped cream on it and shit. I think that's just retarded to me. Give me the pie. If I can't eat your pie standalone, your pie is not good.
Why do you not like whipped cream?
I'm sorry. If I can't eat your pie standalone, it is not good. Like, okay.
It's an accoutrement.
Like a warm apple pie with like some ice cream is good, but if I can't eat your warm apple pie standalone, your pie ain't good because I got to put something else with it to make it good. I'm sorry. You can't make a standalone pie to taste good by itself. It ain't good. I'm sorry.
I suppose why limit yourself if an accoutrement goes with something, why not have it with something?
It should be good enough where I don't need something. I'm just saying.
Well, I think the point of it is to have a nice whipped cream. Whipped cream, what's the point of whipped cream then if you don't have something to put it on? Whipped cream is good as fuck. A good whipped cream
is good. I get the sugar-free whipped cream and then the sugar-free Jell-O, and then I mix them together. So good.
Let's pull this sassy broad up in here. Gigi, you're live on LolcowRewind.
Hey.
Is your microphone a
low?
little quiet? I don't know if you have your power boost on or not. And your camera is loading up. We are getting Gigi.
No, you know what? We are getting Gigified.
You go. We're getting full Gigi.
No, how in the hell did you not know what a sweet potato pie was?
Look, all right, look, do I not? I am not about to fight with another Southern woman. All right, look, it is a consistency thing. When you don't like something, you don't want to eat it. When it has that jelly, shiggly, you have fruit pies. That's
okay, no, I get that. No, I get that. If you don't like it, that's fine. But you didn't know what a fucking sweet potato pie was.
Well, I thought you had sweet potato casserole. Who needs a fucking pie? If you have a casserole, why do you? Okay, hang on.
Have you ever eaten a fucking pumpkin without it being in a pie? Pumpkin don't taste that good before it's pied.
No, I don't. Why would you eat a pumpkin pie?
Have you ever had an apple without it being in a pie? It's vastly different.
Side note, I make a really good pumpkin pudding, just saying. It's delicious.
I might really like that because I love pudding and I love the taste, the scent.
And it's warm. It's a really good warm pumpkin pudding because you do the cooking.
Gigi,
the
are you afraid? Are you afraid that microphone's gonna bite you?
I need.
It's supposed to be cooked right there.
Yeah. Okay. Now you want me to disgust y'all? I don't even have the Wave XLR thing that I bought with it yet. They don't even have it hooked up yet.
Okay. Well, then you're gonna have to keep that microphone up to your mouth.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm afraid. Look, I am a loud bitch, so I am afraid to talk into something.
We'll take
Same.
it. We'll take it.
Okay.
Give
All
us the
right.
loud.
You asked for it. You asked for it.
Give us the throat goat,
That's it.
Gigi.
Oh,
No, not the Gluck. Not the Gluck.
Not the Gluck.
I
No,
just
no.
meant the microphone up to your throat. Sorry.
Look, I saw Suffa. I'm trying to get Suffa. Asked me how to get his attention. I'm like,
Scooters, welcome to Cash Cow. Oh, Gigi, how you liking your time so far on Queens?
Now I'm
Look, I
surrounded by
love
old
it.
sluts.
look, you know, pancakes in the chat.
Bitch.
We got
You know,
stacks.
hey, either look, if you have nothing else better to talk about than my age,
I know that's
Or-
right. Same girl.
Yeah.
You know they throw that shit at me too.
I just got something. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I wasn't gonna. I am still trying to move in, so everything is everywhere, and
Yeah.
we still have the fucking drop cloth behind us.
You should have had that up when you were doing the pies. You splattered.
Well, on the ceiling, Billy, on the fucking ceiling. You want to tell me how you get pie on the? It's a pie. Why the fuck? I don't wanna
Pies-
talk about it. It's still,
Pies
I'm
aren't
still
made
trying
for
to
a
hit-
splatter radius.
Billy, I had confetti in places no woman should ever have confetti.
You went to a
I mean,
clown
unless you're
orgy?
looking for a good time.
For
Just
real.
saying.
Well, okay, yeah, or I was on a pole, but neither of those happened. I did a show and I took a shower and I was digging confetti out of my hoo-ha.
Oh.
How did it even get there?
God damn it.
And can I just say, out of all the men in the LCU, there is a reason that Billy the fucking Fridge is my favorite. Rastoff, that old bitch, Kathy Bates, that's all I hear. What does Billy say? He says seasoned. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Billy understands how to talk. Seasoned. Gigi is seasoned. Thank you, Bill.
Yeah, I was trying to be respectful. I didn't want to offend the fact that you should have known about sweet potato pie, but that doesn't mean that I have to be disrespectful.
I thought that's what we did.
Well, I can be disrespectful in so many other ways.
Oh, yeah. Have you not heard Billy be disrespectful? What fucking planet are you living on?
So fucking hot. I was hoping that Sweet Tea was going to go after him today because there is nothing better than when Billy goes after someone. Holy fuck, it is hot. Anyway, I'm sorry. I love it. Hey, we know what's right. This poor girl.
Gigi.
I'm not
I'm
even
gonna
gonna
have
go
my
there.
I'm gonna have my turn at her.
God help her. God, I tried. Everyone, I wasn't being a bully. I said, look, just do this and this. Just sit in your fucking chair 2 hours. That's it. Whatever. Anyway, moving on. How am I loving? I love my time. This is such a fucking badass community. Like, people go to different channels. They've been giving me input. They come in Discord. We are actually going to one of y'all's favorites. We're going to go to Bucky's in Discord tomorrow. We were going to go today, but I had some stuff come up. So we're going on a field trip to Bucky's. Very fun.
Oh, there you go. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Trying to
I love me
liven
some
things
Buc-ee's.
up a little bit. Oh God, who doesn't? It's bad when you're like 15 minutes away from one.
You gonna buy a pork sandwich?
I am actually going to get a triple Bucky Decker. That's where you have a little brisket, a little smoked ham, and a little sausage all together on a bun. Baby.
Baby, that sounds good. Mishable, I think for the Grifted. Now, could you tap on your mic to make sure you're using the right one? Because you're still so quiet. I have you turned all the way up.
Hang on just a sec. Give me just a sec. Let me find my...
Let me turn you down a little bit while you test this. All right. Tool Vicarious, so she's still pretty quiet. Because you do Queens, and you don't seem to have this audio.
What am I not doing?
I don't know.
That's what it is. Well, I asked you because I figured you'd know. It's wavelength. It's the wavelength's not on. I'm sorry. For whatever reason, when I turn my computer off, I need to learn how to do all this. Cool
Now, the
stuff.
question is, what'd you do with that sweet potato pie?
I think it's still under my feet as we speak.
Why don't you pull it up and eat it in front of us?
Go fuck yourself.
Do it, Gigi. You fucked up with the audio for too long here. Pay the piper.
All right. How's that? Is it better?
Much louder, yes.
Yes, yeah. I didn't have that. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
I think
gonna
you
go
should.
on today.
I think you should try the pie. It's
I'm
shelf
joking.
stable.
There's not really pie on my feet. Do
It's
I look
there.
like Tina?
It's there. Give us the pie. It's shelf stable. Take a bite. Tell us how it is.
Had I come on earlier this morning, I'll be honest, there was still some confetti and pie. Look, and you know what the scary thing is? I'm getting ready to move all my pictures, and I've got a ton of, sports memorabilia that was back there. That as I'm moving stuff, I just know I'm going to find more dried, creamy, just shit. My son has officially called this area my splash zone. Don't know how to take that. That was a little weird.
Well, you
but,
splashed all over the ceiling. That's how you take it.
Well, that's what he said. He said he won't even walk over here anymore. He said, nope, you're on your own. No more technical help from me. You're on your own.
Okay, I'm tired of hearing this. Zeepa says, why does this lady sound just like Xylee? It's confusing. It is not confusing. Xylee sounds like Xylee. Gigi sounds like Gigi. We are two separate people, and at least I know what a fucking sweet potato pie is.
How about that?
I just don't understand why you need a pie and a casserole in the same dinner. All right. If you had the sweet, so you're telling me I need to understand this. I am a good Southern woman. All right.
Are you?
But I
You
need
didn't know what
to.
a sweet
Yes, I
potato
am.
was.
Listen to me. So you're telling me you have your turkey, you have your ham, you have all your fixing, you have your green bean casserole, you have your sweet potato casserole, you have all the fucking casseroles out there, and then you have dessert, and you're gonna eat another sweet potato product? That's good.
And sweet potato is very healthy.
Yeah, sweet potato is actually the healthier potato. For one, it has less starch in it. And for two, I know in my family, if we had a sweet potato pie, we didn't do the sweet potato casserole.
Okay. All right. Now, see, I can understand that.
There's also, we didn't just have a sweet potato pie. There was also a pumpkin pie, blueberry pie, an apple pie, pie with peaches, that kind of shit. You had more than one type of pie.
Well, yeah, you do have more than one type of pie. I've just never heard of a fucking sweet potato pie.
I'm taking your fucking Southern card away. That's bullshit.
Yeah, Gigi,
I'm not on a boat.
Are you faking the Southern thing?
I am a proud graduate of the University of Texas. I was born and raised in Houston, Texas. I did move away. I've lived in Hawaii. Very, very fortunate. I've lived in a few other states, but most of my life has been in Texas. Leave me alone.
Okay.
We'll see.
So you're a cream pie
anyway.
person.
And y'all's barbecue ain't the best.
As we saw. You know what? I'm going to really piss off a lot of people. I'm a weird woman. I smoke. I like to smoke. I like to smoke meat. I do.
Yeah.
I do. I love to cook. That's why
North
Billy
Carolina
really
barbecue's the
resonates.
best.
Kansas and North Carolina have won me over. They truly have. Yeah. Look, we have good barbecue. I'm not saying Texas doesn't have some of the best barbecue in the world. We have some of the best meat. But I know I'm kind of partial to Carolina.
On the count of three. On the count of three, let's name the top barbecue. 1, 2, 3. Korean.
North Carolina.
Korean.
And I'm talking southern North Carolina, not the northern, because there are two different types of barbecue in North Carolina. I like the one, the vinegar base. I like the vinegar base.
The tang, yes. Yep. Not the sweet. Yes, I agree. I do too. And look, down here, thank you. Down here, we have a lot of different kinds of barbecue. So I will never knock New York barbecue. But
fuck that. If your staple drink isn't sweet tea, you don't make barbecue like the states that their staple drink in the state is sweet tea. I'm just saying.
I make a great sweet tea. I don't drink sweet tea. I drink unsweet tea.
Yeah,
I don't drink soda. But sweet tea is amazing, and Texas does make the best sweet tea.
I became diabetic for a reason.
I realized why Texas makes the best sweet tea. They just use dirt for their tea. So they put dirt and water together, then cover it in sugar.
He was so mad at the unsweet tea in Texas. You don't understand. He was mad.
He has every right to be. I know where he's from, And yes, they take it for granted down here. And that's why the sweet tea is so good, because the tea is so fucking weak to start with. Now, did you have unsweet tea at Whataburger? Because hands down, that is probably my favorite place to get unsweet tea.
I didn't get unsweet tea at Whataburger. I got it from, what was it? I don't remember what that stand was, Xylee. It was like Arctic Dickhead or something. Arctic Chill.
Oh, yeah, some random.
It was,
Zero. Dickhead Zero, Triple Chill.
Seven Brew. It was Seven Brew.
Yeah,
He got it from
you guys,
Seven Brew Coffee.
You guys were so out. Yeah, exactly. We think we have coffee here too, which is, kind of funny. So
Shit, Seven Brew was good.
And the girl that took our order, when I said unsweet tea, the girl looked at me and she was like, "Oh, you LGBT? You want LGBT?" And I was like, "No, unsweet tea." She's like, "No, you LGBT." And I was like, "I want
No,
unsweet."
he did not. He's lying. He's lying because he's lying. But I will say this. I go up north where my husband's from in Michigan, right? And we'll go into a restaurant and I'll ask him for tea because I'm diabetic. I can't drink sweet tea, right? But they hear my accent and the first thing that comes out of their mouth is like, "Well, we don't have sweet tea here, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's okay. That's why I just wanted an unsweet tea." Okay.
I get it all the time. Yeah, I get it all the time. Yeah, it's like you're not supposed to drink unsweet tea.
Nicole actually just pulled your card. Nicole says you have no black friends because you don't know what sweet potato pie is. Gigi's like, but I can make a good mayonnaise pie.
Look, mayonnaise is actually very good in cake batter. Just want y'all to know.
Fucking Nicole, what?
What, Nicole? Really? Jesus Christ.
I gotta give me a Diet Dr. Pepper up your butt.
I just saw someone in the chat. Someone just said sun tea. That is the best tea. I love a good sun tea.
Yeah, I grew up on sun tea. My mama used to put lemon in my hair, lemon juice in my hair. So I'd sit out in the sun and get blonde hair, and the tea would get ripe, and then I'd come in and have sun tea with my blonde hair, and my mom would go, "You're such a handsome little boy," and I drink my iced tea. Go, "Yes, mama. Thank you."
He drinks that dirty water.
Thank you for the
That's what
iced tea, mama.
Unsweet tea is just dirty water.
Thank you for the iced tea, mama.
Listen, this
that's my origin
motherfucker here,
story.
right? Let me tell you something, Gigi. This motherfucker here lost his privileges of Chipotle for 2 weeks, right? So then we talked him into getting a an iced tea maker.
But there's so much work. Yeah.
No, he loves it
How'd
though.
that go?
He loves his
Really?
iced tea maker. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I have to go buy
You had to
more
bully
tea,
him to
though.
put it
I
together,
ran out
though.
of tea bags. I used too much.
Maybe I should get. So is it the same thing where you put the ice in, you put the button, and it just pops out?
I don't even put the ice in. I have an iced tea. I have an ice machine next to it. I make the tea. It's basically like a coffee machine. I just make the tea, and it comes in a pitcher instead of a pot. But the pitcher is plastic. It's tall. I just let the tea cool down, and then I pour the tea into a cup of ice because the ice machine makes like the perfect amount of ice to fill a cup. So I'll go to this. This I bought from Wendy's because I was hungry. So I had a burger with no bun. I had a lechuga. That's what
Good for you.
The people at Wendy's go lechuga. That's lettuce. They say lechuga. I said yeah, lettuce. I get a lettuce wrap burger. I get my lettuce wrap burger, and then I drink my iced tea, and then when it's gone, I fill it with ice, and then I pour tea over the ice. I let the tea cool, though, or else it melts my ice, and then it just becomes cold tea.
You've got a whole system down for it. That's
He's so
beautiful.
fucking OCD. It's amazing.
I love it. I mean, it's down to the tea that you have to finish that glass, and then you get. Are you full keto, Billy?
I try to be, but then sometimes I'm like,
Me
fuck
too.
it. Like, every once in a while, I'm like, fuck it, I want a milkshake, which is the dumbest thing. Or I'm like, fuck it, I want fried ice cream. You know they fry ice cream, right?
Fried ice cream is so good.
Hispanic culture, I am very well versed with. I love any kind of Mexican food. All day long, we can talk about that.
Midnight Rider, welcome to Cash Cow.
Thank you.
Darth Omega says sun tea, apple cobbler, and homemade ice cream. America.
Oh, that sounds like a
That
good
sounds
night.
good.
Nerd Cosa Nostra says, Xylee, oh wait, Gigi, for fuck's sake, Xylee, now I'm confused.
Do you
Damn.
hear it, Xylee? I don't hear it.
I don't hear it either.
I can
But
definitely
you and
hear the
I,
difference.
We say the same thing in the sense of, I think you were talking to Tina, you were talking to somebody when you were like, optics. It's about optics. And I was like, oh God, that's what I say.
Yeah, I pay attention. Look, you emulate who you want to be like. You put yourself. Look, all I can do is try to watch the professionalism that I feel you two have. Right, that's where I'm going with my career. I want to be professional. I want people to know I take it seriously. And you guys, you do it. You come across that way, and I want to come across, because look, some of the people aren't. I think Billy, you said it. We have a lot of, raising my hand, super fans that want to be hosts. The difference is you gotta put a lot into it. You don't just pop up in front of a camera and say, "Give me money."
Yeah.
And you just don't see it. Pokey Gaga.
We love Poke Gaga here.
Poke Gaga
That's Billy's
says,
best friend.
what did I just tune into? We're being sluts.
Fucking love him.
What?
Love Poke Gaga.
Well,
I also, we all want to be like Billy, right? Who doesn't want to be like Billy? He's amazing.
all you have to do is eat so much that you can't wipe your own ass.
Shut up. But look, Rastov, look at Rastov. How long did Rastov spend here? Look at Glammy. 2 very successful streamers that spent so much time with you guys. They saw, they learned, they watched, they paid attention.
And they both want to be like Billy. Guys, if you're in the LCU and you're not trying to be like me, what the fuck are you doing?
True. I mean, it is a cult. Come on, we should pick someone we want to emulate and go for it.
Everybody wants to emulate either me or Keemstar, and here's the secret. Emulating Keemstar means you have to pay me. That's what he does. He pays me. So pick one side, Western male. Either pay me or be me.
Oh my goodness.
Gustavo says warm peach cobbler with ice cream on top. Flame emojis.
Vanilla bean ice cream is the best on a peach cobbler.
I don't see how you can be. I don't see how you can champion vanilla bean ice cream and then poo poo on whipped cream. It's the same thing to me.
Because, but I stand 10 toes down. I should be able to eat that and enjoy it without it. If I can't, then you didn't make it right.
You should be able to have, now the way I've always served my homemade pies, you cut the piece of pie, you put it on the plate, and you put the whipped cream next to it. It's a dollop of whipped cream next to it. You don't put it shouldn't have to be on top of the pie. Number one, it's all going to melt on it. It's going to get gross. It's not going to be good for presentation.
Just drown that bitch in whipped cream. I want to be offended by the amount of whipped cream on this pie. I want this pie to look like
a piece of pie covered in whipped cream.
I want this pie to look like it's hiding.
You would have loved it in my house the other night.
Tool Vicarious says, I want to be like Xylee. Well, I hope you've ordered the Vagisil.
Oh, shit. That was something I was talking to Mike about. Just how far can I go with the comedy? Just what's the line? He's like, short of the N-word, you're all right. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. Wait, this is bad.
I don't know what it's like to be a woman. A Tool Vicarious, I'm pretty sure, is a man, and he wants to become a woman. Wouldn't he need something for help down there?
From the guy who said he had 3 holes.
I was thinking, if I was being used for sex, I was so straight that I was thinking that being used for sex, I would need to have 3 holes. That's how straight I am. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, buddy.
It's not my fault. Just Chris says, so if I'm Billy, Keem pays me? Think about it.
But on the same note, we can say, who's Keem's favorite in the universe?
I don't know.
He said secretly Xylee.
Oh, okay, that's right. It's shh. Don't tell
Secret.
anyone. Don't.
He was
Shh.
drunk. He was drunk.
Yeah, exactly. Truth always I mean, yeah.
Poke Gaga says, nothing makes me crave a dessert like the scene from Inglourious Bastards. The way he eats that pastry with cream. What scene is that? Why do I not remember that?
It's
Red 40 says, thanks for coming in as the voice of reason at the end of Dolls, Xylee. What'd you do to Dolls?
I agree. I enjoyed that. I did enjoy that. Because I think, look, at this point, there's too much fence riding, and, people are telling Sweetie, put your phone down. Sweetie, don't get up and walk away without saying, excuse me, I'm so sorry. It'll just be 2 minutes. Something. I've never seen either one of you get up without saying something, right? That's all we're doing. But apparently that's ganging up and being mean, because this girl isn't the sweet little mountain Himalayan whatever people want to think she is. She's a lot smarter than people give her credit for. Trust me. There's a reason she's at the age she is now.
Oh, and
I see a lot of covering.
I want to say this too. If she's here in the LCU and she is a sweet defenseless girl, then she deserves all of this. And if she's here in the LCU and she's not, then she's one of us and she deserves all of this. Either way, she's here in the LCU. This isn't fucking kid gloves.
Exactly.
I mean, I jumped off in the deep end, you got to be able to handle it. You got to get that thick skin. You got to, she doesn't understand business. Her calling out King Scott over and over again. And Beans is saying, that's my crown. Beans is basically saying, do you understand you are offending the people that pay you?
So what happened was, this is what happened. All right. What happened was King Scott sent in a donation calling her a terrorist. Wait, do me a favor, Gigi. Turn your headset down just a little bit.
Gotcha.
Just a little bit, because it's echoing. Okay, there you go.
Do me a favor, Gigi. Stick your head in the toilet.
No, don't do that.
Stop! I'm seeing how far she'll go. She's so far been pretty compliant. She didn't eat the sweet potato pie, but she did finally get her mic working. I just got to test her. She's new around here.
Got to test the waters. I get it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Zach.
Okay, so King Scott sent in a donation saying that called her a terrorist, right? And they started getting into it about King Scott, and, Beans was basically telling her, listen, he's a private citizen, blah, blah, blah. And then she said, so you're going to tell basically an abused person they can't speak out about their abuser. Oh, she was using all sorts of words, right? And then I hopped in there because I had just woken up. I made my blueberries and cream oatmeal. I made my old lady oatmeal. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I type in the Discord, what the hell is going on? I got a message from King Scott, and then I jumped up on Dolls, and they told me, and I was like, bro, she's not as dumb as what people think. She's not. So
I agree.
Billy,
No,
what are you
I
doing?
agree.
I'm watching this Inglourious Bastard scene where he's eating the pastry. Poke Gaga said, don't watch it. Big Pastry sponsored that scene. Lolcow Anonymous says, KY Derby bourbon pie with vanilla bean ice cream. Kentucky Derby bourbon pie. I don't know why I said it like KY jelly.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Lolcow Anonymous. And Jason says, thank you for the laughs, guys. RWO for life. Got work in 40 minutes, so it's awesome to see you guys around this time. Glad we could catch you before your work day. And
yeah, dude.
Could you pull up that Dolls clip while I watch this pastry clip?
What, when I called in?
Yeah, I want to see that.
Okay.
Gigi,
Is the Lolcow into food porn? Is that what's happening? Because Scott and Sparkles and all these people keep posting all this beautiful food all day long. And you guys were talking about pie, not smashing in your face. It's really, oof.
I'm just fat. A lot of us are fat.
I get it. It's just such amazing food. It's killing me.
The thing is, Gigi, he forgot to order the cream, I see. So it's already thrown off this scene. He's, for context, he's like a Nazi war general. Is he a general?
Soldier. Yeah.
Poke Gaga says KY jelly pie is just a cream pie. Ziley, could you wait to play this clip?
Can we not say
I'm not
cream
playing
pie
it yet.
anymore?
Okay, he's
I'm not
got the
playing it.
cream. They're adding the complete. You will play it. He's adding the cream to the strudel. Okay. After you, she's having a little bite. She didn't eat the part with the cream. She's eating the. No, she's putting the cream. She applied the cream to the pie. She's eating. She's obviously reluctantly indulging in the pie, but she's not a fan of this Nazi war general. Apparently, he's loving the strudel. He's loving the cream. He's applying the cream to the strudel. If the strudel's good on its own, but it's also good with the cream, that's okay. Because this cream looks so good to me. This is the type of cream that I would go for. Came in a little dish, obviously. Someone took the time to whoop it up. It wasn't stupid aerosol bullshit. It was like hand whooped. There's that point where you whip the cream right before it becomes butter. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he just said
That's the good part of cream.
I'm going to pause it. He just said a no lolcow word. He said a boogie word. So I'll finish watching that later.
I don't know why you're pausing it. You got it right there. Just watch it.
Well, he said a boogie word. I'm not comfortable watching this. I forgot it's a Tarantino film.
Yeah. An amazing one, by the way.
Yeah, it's a good one, but I don't want to be watching. If I start watching a clip from a movie that says a boogie word, maybe I'll say a boogie word, and we can't have that. We're live on air.
True.
Mishima Bloodline
No.
says Macho Man is the cream of the crop. Do you want to pull that clip back up, Zai?
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right, we'll watch your clip now. I didn't think it would be that. I didn't know the clip would take so long. That strudel though looked delish.
Did
Lolcow
it?
dolls, yeah.
Across to Sweet Tea is, hey, listen, I understand how you felt, but do you understand how what you said made somebody else feel exactly the way you do? So, can we not acknowledge that part of it? Sammy was hurt by Zay, and she lashed out. So she knows she needed to apologize, right?
Yeah, it was
That's, I
bad.
think,
That
what
was really
Sweet
bad.
Tea. Yeah, that's what Sweet Tea isn't understanding. I think that's what Beans has been trying to get across to her. I understand your feelings, and you can feel that way. They're valid. But do you see what you have caused? Your part in the problem. And that's what she's not getting.
Hi, Xylee.
Hi, Xylee.
I love you, woman. I love you.
Okay.
I love
I
you
just
too.
You just woke
I
up.
I just woke up and I'm getting messages from King Scott. I'm seeing the Discord kind of go crazy. I was like, what the hell happened? And what happened?
We're trying to ask Sweet Tea to take accountability for the actions because she saw something in the Discord and
Why
got
is it Aaron
triggered.
that had a child?
Wait, what
Why
happened
is
in the
nothing
Discord? What'd she
disgusting?
see?
I forget. Beads, what did she say in the
What?
Discord?
What did she
Oh.
see in the Discord?
Niley's asking what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, she started spurging because King Scott is saying that he called him he called her a terrorist, and now everyone wants to make a big deal. Okay. King Scott called her a terrorist. I told her she was like caught up on that whole thing. I told her, yeah, but the difference between him calling you a terrorist and you calling him a sex trafficker is very different because there is like nothing behind that. It's just like he's calling you a terrorist or like he's calling you a cunt, but nobody actually believes there's nothing. Nobody thinks you're actually trying to take down the government or anything like that. But when it comes to him saying, oh, you don't have the means or the funds in order to get to King Scott, I'll pay it for you. And then you taking that and saying that you feel weird, which is valid. You can feel weird. It's very creepy. Yes. But you can't just put that out there on the internet saying that sex trafficking and prostitution, those are big accusations. And King Sky is a crown of us. So I'm just like, can you at least just say sorry for saying it that way, saying it in that big of a manner that it could hurt him in real life? And she's like, no, I don't want to apologize. And I'm like, okay, but can you see how that could be like dangerous? And she's like, no, he shouldn't have. And then she does the deflection shit over and over again. And now like everybody wants to switch this around and be like, oh, well, Beans, you said that she's a child that had a child. And then I said, that's disgusting. But I meant it as two separate statements. Her acting that way, and then me saying a child that had a child, that is a wrong statement. I rescind that. Whoop. That is wrong of me. Am I a bad person for saying that? Yes. Horrible. I'm sorry, Sweet Tea. But that is called accountability. I'm being accountable for me saying something bad. But her being a disgusting person when it comes to her actions, she is a disgusting person. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's just me as a person. I'm sorry for that statement, but that disgusting, different.
Let me tell you something about that girl.
The girl knows exactly what she's doing. She knows how to play with words. She knows how to say something without actually saying the word. That's what she does. She's been on the internet long enough to know. The fact that she even knew who Cobes was tells me she's been on the internet a long time. She's watched Keemstar this whole time. I'm telling you, she knows, like, okay, when somebody said, if somebody went up to you off the internet and told you, I'm going to get all your information, what does that sound like without saying the word?
You got to go after them and try to find out where they work and live. And
Exactly. All right. The girl knows how to play on words. She brought up prostitution. And then mentioned flying her out. What does that describe?
trafficking.
The girl knows how to play on words. And then she comes up with the excuse, but I didn't say that, bitch. You described it. That's what she does.
You could tell I just woke up.
That's exactly what she does.
Yeah.
It was like, I didn't directly call Brantley a bully, but I said I felt like she was bullying me and she's a mean girl. What are mean girls? They're bullies.
Yeah, that was horrible.
She does this all the time. And I'm sorry, if you fall for her shit, you're retarded.
It's always against the people that are trying to help her, too.
It's against anybody.
Well, true. Oh, yeah, true.
It's against anybody. And I'm over here trying to eat my old lady blueberries and cream oatmeal, and shit's going down.
Wait.
I was like, bruh.
Xylee, shouldn't the oatmeal be fine by itself? Why does it need the blueberries and the cream?
Oh, I usually just get the, but it's the packets. I wanted fruit oatmeal. I usually just get like cinnamon.
Okay. My bad.
You tried it. You tried it, but you failed.
I think you're just nitpicking on my pumpkin pie and whipped cream because you.
I didn't add anything to it, Billy.
You a hater.
No,
You a hater.
I didn't add anything to it.
You a
I didn't add
hater.
anything to it.
You
You
a
have to
hater.
add something to it because apparently they don't know how to make pies
You a
in
hater.
Washington. Just saying.
You a hater.
Pie hating going
blueberry
on.
one is
All
really
this
good. I also
pie
want
hate.
peach.
Too much
I got
pie hating.
strawberry.
I need to see a Xylee
I got
pie.
strawberry in there. I got
Because this
peach in
thing
there.
must be a work of fucking art.
Do you
In all your
always
in all
talk
your
through
spare
clips?
time.
Gigi, get that sweet potato pie off the floor. Get your foot off that pie. Put it in your mouth. Get your foot out your mouth and put the pie in your mouth.
God damn it.
Looks like a peach.
I got strawberry.
I got the box set. I got the strawberry in there. I got the peach in there. I decided blueberry this morning or
Blueberry's
this
really good.
afternoon.
God damn it. I got to put this on
Yeah.
charge.
Peach one's probably my favorite, but blueberry's my second favorite.
That's what she does. That's
Strawberry.
what she does. She always has a play on words. And if you show her an ounce of sympathy, she will run with it with you. And then whatever that person has to say that shows sympathy, then she starts running with that narrative. Anybody who sticks up with her, watch. Those are going to be their words coming out of her mouth every single fucking time, bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
Every time. She's
She
so
also knows how to
fucking
use-
obvious.
And she also knows how to use just the right amount of powerful words to get
Yep.
that point across.
True. Then she'll say everybody else is being manipulative by trying to sympathy bait when that's like her bread and butter.
She's a
Well, she
bully.
admitted it. She admitted it on air today. Bean said,
Oh,
so
she-
you want to He said, yeah, that's
Oh, she did say some stupid shit during the stream.
What'd she say?
She did say. I got all the timestamps.
All
I'll
right.
show it
Yeah.
tomorrow.
That's
But
cool.
yeah.
Well, here's the deal. I thought you said something crazy the way people were talking. It sounds like you just said what you said earlier.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
All right. Well, shout out to Xylee. She is the sweet tea police.
Oh, wait. I got to plug this in. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh. Gigi.
Hey, you guys are so awesome for letting me up. I appreciate it. I don't want to overstay my welcome, but now that I've been invited up, rest assured you're going to have to start kicking me off every night.
We'll do it.
I really like you guys. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so much for the time. You guys rock.
Yeah, thank you for coming up. Welcome to the
I see you.
LCU, Gigi.
Thank you, Billy.
Oh, Xylee, we have it on good authority that oatmeal is good with fresh cream and fresh blueberries, and you can
Oh, I'm
get
sure it is.
You can get it at Starbucks, with fresh blueberries and fresh
I'm not
cream.
paying all that. I'm not paying all that money for a fucking oatmeal.
I do.
I'll buy the packet and just boil some water.
I get
In
Starbucks
my
oatmeal
kettle.
on occasion. I have a 24-hour Starbucks right by my house, and sometimes I'll get oatmeal at like 4 a.m. with blueberries and cream, and I'll eat it like a little pig. It's not keto.
I'll eat it out of the packets that I have. I'm not spending all that money for some fucking oatmeal. I'll just give me packets, cut my kettle on, boil the water, pour it in there. We're good.
A lot of people think that that's smart. It saves money.
Yeah.
I like my food better when a liberal makes it. A hipster liberal.
Well, a liberal is making it. I'm getting the packets out and boiling the fucking water. Leave me the fuck alone,
I
bro.
want a hipster liberal to pass me my food through a window.
No, because the hipster liberals are just way too fucking expensive. I'm sorry.
I say, pass me my food through the window, hipster liberal. And I'm going to go eat it in a gas station parking lot, hipster liberal.
Shit, fuck that.
I actually don't get the blueberries and cream. I usually get cream with the dried fruit and nuts mixed in.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, they have a dried fruit medley and a nut medley.
Yeah.
And I mix that in. The blueberries cost
kick Gigi
extra.
off?
Yeah, I told her to get the fuck out. I said, hey, you Xylee. I said, you Xylee sounding bitch. There's too many Xylees in here. Kick rocks.
Fuck off. Fuck you. We do not sound alike. Anybody who says
You want a
otherwise.
blue-haired liberal
can
to
kick
make your food? I know a person.
You know, Lily? You know?
You know, I used to rock blue hair.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
I've never dyed my
did.
hair. I've never had a tattoo. I've never got a piercing. I've never done anything to change my features other than like I've had haircuts. That's it.
Yeah, I used to have blue hair, purple hair, pink hair, red hair. Yeah, I used to do all that. Now that the gray's all the way in, I'm like, no, fuck it. I'm not coloring my hair anymore.
I'm like, hey, Destiny, you want to make me a hot, frothy blowjob? I mean,
I knew you were going to go Destiny. I fucking knew you were going to go there, you piece of shit.
Well, I'm not going to trust Hassan Piker with my oatmeal.
Yeah, true that. True that. Don't trust that motherfucker to make your oatmeal. Fuck that. I wouldn't trust Destiny either. He probably takes fucking screenshots and share them to everybody. Fuck that shit.
The blueberries were good, but this cream is questionable, Destiny.
Destiny, can I see the video of how you made this cream, please?
Where'd this cream come from,
anyway.
Destiny? This cream tastes a little salty.
True. You are such a sick fucking bastard. How the fuck did I end up with you? I swear to God.
Destiny, ain't that a stripper name? Do you like fat people? Do you like fat people?
Apparently it does.
Do you like fat people? Well, there's a video of me on the internet liking fat people.
I am a proud person. I am marked safe from that video. When that shit hit Twitter, I must have the best timeline ever because I never fucking saw it. I must have had the right people muted and the right people fucking blocked because I didn't see that video. I was marked safe from that fucking video. I'm proud to be able to say that.
Yeah, I didn't miss the I think it was I can't remember if it was a video or a picture. Whatever it was, when I saw Destiny sucking a fat man's penis, I knew I would joke about it in the future.
Yeah.
I knew I would.
Oh God.
I knew I would. Cause he's the omni-liberal.
That motherfucker. Have the day
you
you deserve.
Do you love fat people? Oh my God. Poke Gaga says, I told you not to watch it. I told you not to watch it. Apparently the
Harley
girl
Quinn.
was hesitating eating the strudel because the cream had dairy in it, and they don't mix the dairy because she was secretly Jewish.
Right.
So that's too bad. It's too bad. Freedom Tower Studios says apple cinnamon oatmeal with strawberries. Yum.
Ooh, that does sound good. Sounds really good.
What do you think, Xylee? Should we have an oatmeal contest and see who makes better oatmeal, your microwave or my liberal barista?
I don't make my oatmeal by the microwave. The fuck?
Well, you use a little kettle, right? You have a little.
Yeah, I have a kettle. I have a kettle to boil water. Yeah.
I just assume that like the little instant packets are wasted on anything but a microwave.
No, I put it in the bowl and then I cut my kettle on and boils the water and then I pour the water in.
Zach Bramer says, "Why the hate for Destiny? Are we hating?" I'm making jokes about liberals, which I'll tell you what, I happen to be one. I'm not terribly proud about it. I think liberals and conservatives right now are rather embarrassing. To tell you the truth, I don't think any political party right now in America has the right to be proud.
They all suck.
They
They all suck. Politics suck. Politicians don't give a shit about nobody. It's all about what you make and how much you make. They don't give a fuck about anybody else. And that's all politicians. I don't give a fuck, and that's my stance.
I think we as Americans endure and got to be proud to be an American because we've consistently endured despite our politicians and our politics. So shout out to all of us as Americans and our enduring. And sorry if you're caught in the trap of thinking that politicians are here to help you.
And that's why we do this show, because we don't have to talk about politics, because politics is one very like one side or the other. It's very polarizing. And honestly, people need a fucking break from it, because I'm tired of seeing it on Twitter. I'm tired of seeing it on Instagram. I'm tired of seeing it everywhere I fucking go. I just want to go somewhere and have a good fucking time and not have to talk about the people who don't give a fuck about us in the first place. So there we go.
$2, that's a cop-out take. It's not a cop-out take. I'll tell you what. I think I could probably go toe to toe with any of your favorite political analysts and give them a run for their money. You know why I don't? Because I think they're all a bunch of fucking delusional grifters who are there to keep your attention away from the fact that you should just be happy with what you got. Because when you're
can we
not,
get off the political talk now?
When you're not happy with what you got, someone finds a way to take it from you. It's not even political talk. It's not even, we were talking about cocksucking.
I know what you were talking about, but you got baited by somebody in the chat to talk about politics.
Didn't even talk about politics. Talked about America and being proud to be an American. And cocksucking. You just might find you get what you need. Thank you. Thank you. It's a sickness is the problem. It's a sickness. Don't let the sickness absorb you. Be happy. Be happy with who you are and where you are. And let nobody take your happiness away from you. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the world that you live in. Happiness starts right here. Critical Thinking says 300 likes equals one $50 Steam key. For Batman Arkham Collection, 400 likes equals one Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate Edition stream key. Like it up. Like the stream, guys. If you're listening, watching right now, like it up. Midnight Riders, I would love to see Billy versus Ben Shapiro. Dude, you don't even know the amount of rampage I would rain down. I'm sick. Pokegaga says, if I ran for president, who would vote for me? I would vote for you twice, Pokegaga. Me and the dead homie would vote for you. Lily Masai's voting for Pokegaga.
Hell yeah. Boogie's doing a sleep stream tonight.
Boogie's going night-night. Let's bring in Buzzsmack ASMR.
Okay.
Buzzsmack, you're live on LolcowRewind. How you doing?
Buzzsmack?
Hi,
Oh,
sorry.
Hey.
I had to unmute my mic. How are you
Okay.
guys?
Oh,
Now she gone.
hello?
Let's bring
Did
her
you
back
kick her?
Yeah, I had to kick her. Let's bring her back in.
Damn
Buzzsmack, you're live again.
Yes, here I am. I clicked the wrong thing again. I'm new to this.
Oh,
My
it's okay.
apologies.
Don't worry about it. You're good.
I just got my camera like a few days ago, so I'm figuring all this shit out.
Oh, you're fine. I've seen you on other shows with it on. You're good.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sipping that wicked apple cider?
Yes.
Cheers.
Yes. I thought more people would be drinking today, but I guess the drinky Saturday thing isn't going on today.
Yeah, we were gonna
it's
get
early.
wasted.
Yeah.
But yeah. Believe me, if I
True.
don't get wasted, that's fine because of the simple fact that I got things I got to do after the stream. So,
Pokegaga says,
That makes
thank you,
sense.
Billy, but election fraud is not a joke. Look, dude, if I vote for you and my dead homie votes for you and my dead homie votes for you, that's 3 votes. Is it fraud? Yes. Is it a joke?
yeah.
Tool Vicarious says, Pokegaga, only if Billy and Xylee are on your team too, VP or cabinet members. Can I be the VP or the head of the secretary of tasting? I can taste all the cool stuff. Pokegaga
You
says,
just want to eat shit.
I taste.
Eat and drink, yeah.
I want to be the secretary of taste. Pokegaga says, I got to start cleaning up my act. I will run in 32. All right. Gives you a head start.
I got the pup star doll here. She got back from getting her hair done.
Oh, yeah. You made the doll and then she got kibosh
The
right after you
same
got done.
day. The same day. She was, yeah.
So, Buzzsmack,
And so now,
let's talk about this doll. What are you going to do with this doll now? Because you were going to send it to Pupstar, right?
no, I wasn't going to send it. I was just going to come up on stream and be like, look, pup star.
Oh. Are you going to
Yeah.
make dolls for other dolls, or was that just Pupstar?
I'm working on beans right now.
Okay. Don't work on
And I
Sweet
don't-
Tea, because we're not
That's
sure
the
if she'll be
thing.
around.
Well, not only that, but with her missing her teeth, I don't even know what mold I would use. I would have to look for like an old lady or something and try to paint it like a young woman.
Oh,
That would be difficult. Yeah.
that's rough.
I mean, she doesn't have her teeth. I'm not trying to be a hater, but it does do,
That's
what
true.
it does.
Is that white box back there for you take photographs of all the dolls?
Yeah, that's my photo setup
Oh, that's
area.
dope.
My
Yeah.
little-
How many dolls have you made?
Probably about 400 or so, maybe 500.
Nice.
That's cool.
Too many.
I like watching the videos where they do the dolls and like the doll's hair and stuff like that. And you
Mhm.
see all the techniques of making like the curls with like straws or toothpicks or whatever.
Yes.
It's really dope to
Mhm.
see. I like it.
Yeah, that's
Electric-
the community I'm from.
Electric
Go
Monkey,
ahead.
you're live on Rewind now too. We're having a dollhouse edition with Electric Monkey. What doll's that? Buzzsmack.
This one's
Shut
just
up,
like an-
pussy!
Shut up, pussy. It's just like a D&D style, like healer girl,
Oh, that's cute. I like that. That's really cute.
She's a elf. Yeah.
Death.
You got the tall can of liquid death. Is that cola?
Yes.
Nice.
Ooh, fun stuff.
I love it. That's my favorite
Oh.
water. I like it.
Seahawks. That's awesome.
Yes, yes.
The
That's where I'm from.
12s.
Yeah, I read her.
I'm from the
This is
land of the
cool.
Billy.
We're all Northwest except Xylee. Zyler is over there making sweet potato pies.
I mean, I don't
Your
live there
household?
anymore. That's the only reason I felt comfortable even saying it, is because I don't live there anymore, but that's where I lived most of my life.
Nice. Yeah, I love it here in the Northwest. It's one of the areas in the United States where you can get waterfalls, rainforests, deserts. You can get mountains. You can get just about every single natural area. And I choose to stay inside on my computer. Right? Feel me, Tony?
Yeah.
Same.
I don't touch the heat. I'm good.
Yeah.
Fuck summer.
When I was a
For
kid,
real.
my papa used to make me go camping all the time. And it was cool. I would always try and go find Sasquatch. But we'd hike a lot. And it got really... I got worn out on hiking. I got burnt out on it. I was over it.
Billy, I switched to rewind, so if you saw Dragler Smart, that was me.
Oh, that's you?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Oh, thank you.
I switched
Man.
to rewind instead of Queen, so I have to pick one or the other.
Yeah.
Ricka rewind.
Bah.
Team rewind. Let's go.
I mean, I get
Yeah.
that. Once my nerds runs out, I'm coming to rewind too. So
Oh, shit. Stop saying that
I'm just-
publicly. They're going to think that we're scalping you guys from the other streams.
no. That's my decision. I'm just trying to try out different ones, and I haven't been in rewind yet, and I've heard only good things.
I'm scalping you. I'm kidding. I am doing it. I'm stealing you guys from these other streams.
Billy,
I
look at
mean,
this
better
art.
there than Milkers, right? Milkers that doesn't exist.
What am I looking at, Xylee? All right.
That's us playing D&D. Although I look like a man in this one,
Is that
but
kin?
I look better in the next one.
Is that kin
That's
that
me.
we're attacking?
Probably.
Who is?
No, it's one of the goblins from one of Sweet Tea's videos. She
That's
likes.
me and you. And I got a shield, the rewind shield.
The rewind
And then
shield?
that's Zay and Buff.
Awesome. Oh, that one's actually
On
pretty good.
shirts. Can I be on shirts, please?
I look like a man in this one, though. Not too hot about this one, but this one's not bad.
Well, I look like a man in this one. That's why this one stinks.
You are a man.
Oh! Hamstring
Wow.
says, ask Buzzsmack what their beef is with Glammy. You got Glammy beef?
Oh.
Do I have Glammy beef? I mean, I don't actually really know her. Like, we haven't really spoken. I don't really like her that much, but we don't have any personal. As far as I know, I don't remember us having a conversation.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're not a big Glammy fan is all.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of think that, like, after her being passed around so many times, she should try a few new tricks.
She's married.
You know, but like,
She's trying a bunch of new tricks, bruh.
I just mean, like, I don't know. It's pretty easy for girls to get at least a small following if they're attractive. So it's like, girl, put on some makeup or something. You know, that's really the only opinion I've had about her is she
I
needs to
think-
put on a little more effort.
I think that's
Other than that, I'm good.
I think
Wait
that's
a minute. Wait a minute. No. We're not going to let that pass. No. Wait, you're not saying that for all women, or are you just saying that for Glammy?
I meant it specifically. Okay, women in general, it's easy for them to get a following online based on like being attractive, being like boobies, you know. So it's like if Glammy's struggling, she could just put a little more effort into her appearance and get some of the Gooners. That's all I mean.
Well, But I don't think that would work for Glammy because Glammy is also older. And if you know anything about the internet really particularly, like, older women kind of have a little bit harder of a problem. You know what I mean? But
I suppose.
to get a following, you don't have to put on the makeup and go, oh, look at my boobs. You don't have to do that.
But it would help. It's another trick to try.
No, that's not a trick to try. That's a false thing for someone to do.
Part of me thinks it's flattering that you think Glammy has a trick left in her repertoire to use. It's kind of flattering to think that she could sell herself that way. And the other part of me thinks that it's kind of reductive to make her have to do that to get views.
Well, yeah, because you're trying
I mean, it's her choice. I can't make her.
No, true, you can't. But here's the thing, though. What you're basically saying with that, it sounds like I need you to be an e-girl. You have to be an e-girl to be successful.
It's something to try, and if that doesn't work, you try something else. You just keep
but the
trying
thing is, you can be a dumbass e-girl and be pretty, but the Gooners ain't the way to make the content. You have to be able to make content. It doesn't matter what you look like.
Well, yeah,
You know
but
what I
I'm
mean?
saying, like, to draw people in. Like, for example, when she was on the gaming channel, and she had very low views, and there was a lot of shots of her face. If she would have been a little more glammed up, it might have gotten more people to click.
You know, Glammy, I think one thing you're not trying is you should show more butthole.
Definitely, I'm not advocating for showing more skin. That's not what I meant.
I think that's kind of like I can't ride with you on that one. I wish somebody would tell me, put some makeup on and look prettier, Xylee.
I told you that, Xylee. You told me to fuck off.
I said,
your show is successful, so you don't have to try trick A, B, C through Z.
You want the
That's
job.
all I'm saying.
You want the job, don't you, Glammy?
Either.
You want the job, don't you?
Billy, you are so fucking stupid. I hate you.
G-Ven says, still can't afford to pay my immigration lawyer. Well, this lawn isn't going to mow itself.
Oh my God. Billy.
Exactly. Poke Gaga said it. Pup Star is gorgeous, but she's non-tent and crazy. Exactly. That trick don't work. It only works for that much. You have to be able to actually be a content creator.
Well, obviously.
Cronies says, thank you for gifting me, whoever it was, with the little fucking ubu sad, happy little sad emoji, the little tears of joy emoji, but tons of them. So cute. So cute.
Delta Gam says, yeah, Xylee, it's different. You're already successful. You don't have to. I'm already successful. Okay. Successful is like people everywhere know my name. Like, you know who's successful in this universe? Billy, Boogie, Keem. Those are the three that actually have careers in this. Boogie, Billy, and Keem.
A giant Keemstar just mounted fucking Tony. I'm like, holy shit, Tony, look out.
The big hat's going to eat the little hat. Run.
It's actually a background thing when I got you did a 10th hour thing for Discord.
Nice.
It came up as one of my gift things. It was pretty cool.
It scared the hell out of me for a second. He jump scared me.
I mean, Keemstar is a pretty cool guy, you know.
He is. Now
he's got that dorky dad energy. I love watching him dance.
I don't know how much Glammy could add on to Glammy to up the sex appeal.
I mean, she was talking about it today on Dolls, so
let's see
she's
got
what
a good
happens.
Idea. Let's see what happens. Let's see if
she knows what she wants to get done.
Let's see if she takes your advice. Let's see if she runs with it.
I mean, she doesn't have to listen to me at all. It's fine. It's just the internet. People can have an opinion, and people can ignore the opinion.
If I was Glammy, you know what I would do? I would become.
You'd be pissed at me?
I don't know. I would become a furry.
That's it. I'm done. All right.
What?
Rewind's over. Ladies and gentlemen, rewind's
What?
over. I am not working with a motherfucking furry.
What? You don't work with Glammy?
Glammy's not a
Mama's
furry.
always get mad.
That would be like imagine all the donos she would get. They'd be like like half of the people would come out and be like, "Yiff, yiff," and throw money at her. Is that like yelling at her cat because she's making sure the cat's not a furry? I'm pretty sure there's not.
Shut the fuck up. She's like, meow, meow, meow.
She doesn't like the way you talk about other cat people. Oh.
Offended her
Lazy
feline
bitch.
sensibilities.
Come up there yourself.
Okay, Gaga says I'm mowing Keem's lawn and making chili after. Let's go. Shinobi Ben says people arrive for the looks but stay for the personality. It's quite shallow to think looks matter that much, in my opinion.
Thank you. Thank you. Fuck
I
yeah.
don't know.
Well, I wasn't saying it's the only thing. That, like, you guys are reading way too much into my statement.
Well, it's kind of disheartening to. It's almost like telling a woman, "You should smile more. You'd be prettier."
I've watched a lot of streamers.
It's
Well, but at the same time, if a girl literally never smiled on stream and she sucked, I would say try smiling.
I've watched a
Like
lot
if
of streamers.
If she literally never smiled,
I
would.
I've watched a lot of streamers for hours and hours and hours and hours waiting for the personality to kick in.
Mm-hmm.
Like days and days and days, months and months and months. When's this personality gonna kick in? I just keep throwing hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars at them, waiting for personality to kick in. But it's just boobs.
You're a tier 3 sub, aren't you?
Who are you talking to?
Caught. You, Billy. Caught. You're a tier 3 sub.
The personality
No, I definitely
might come on.
I don't want people to just come here to be gooners because eventually they'll find somebody else to goon to. You know, it's just like I said, it's just one trick of many.
Midnight Rider, thank you for the grifted. Bow, bow.
What are you drinking, Bill?
Double oaked Woodford Reserve.
Ooh.
It's very smoky. Poke Gaga. I want that chili. Caden Converse says, Xylee, you are very successful. You're hilarious, and I love you. That's very sweet.
I appreciate that, but I measure success like you go out in the world and people know a name. You know what I mean? I'm still like a nobody. I'm successful at where I'm at, but I'm not like successful. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You're successful within a couple communities, not like the echelons of the world.
I'm not broad. Yeah. You know what I mean?
No, you're definitely,
I appreciate that, but I don't think I'm successful.
You're definitely broad.
And you're definitely fat.
All right, broad.
Hi, fat.
Benny Steve says, this is for Darth Vader's Death Star Fund. We're going to rebuild. Rebuild back better.
We got this.
Build back better.
Rebuild
Do you guys want
back
me to?
better.
Do you guys want me to hop off so you guys can let somebody else in? Because I don't want to be selfish asshole or anything.
I was actually gonna ask you, Buzzsmack, if you were gonna do a non-dolls doll for a LCU doll, let's say a male doll. If you were gonna do a male doll in the LCU, who would be your pick for a male doll?
Okay, the thing is, I want to instinctively say Billy. However, practically speaking, ill-advised. I would have to take a regular doll body and use so much putty to make it obese. So I wouldn't really be able to do the one I actually want to do.
I got the answer I was looking for. now give me your answer.
I'm trying to think if there's even any handsome
Just
men
say-
in the LCU.
Okay, thank you.
Other than Billy. Other than Billy.
Buzzsmack,
Other
you're
than
killing it. Thank you. Thank you for calling in. You killed it tonight. I appreciate you so much. You have a good one. Tony, I'm gonna send you out there. Anything you want to say before you go?
Good day, guys. I'm gonna be watching you.
Could
hope
you
guys have a good day?
Could you show that shirt one more time?
Yes.
Shut up.
Later.
Hold on. I want to do it. I want to do.
Shut up, pussy. Nobody cares.
Later, brother. Thanks for calling in.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Xylee. Beavis demise is that Sid from Toy Story. There were 400 dolls made, and we don't have the technology to make a fat one.
Rude.
and then Buzzsmack's answer to, are there any handsome men in the LCS? So good. Buzzsmack was killing it.
I'm just gonna yes, Buzzsmack's killing it, but sometimes when you say things, you just aren't the person to say them.
No, perfect person. Buzzsmack, I fucking love that. I love
that.
I love that shit. That's the type of brutal honesty that I fucking love. Fuck everybody who sits here and minds
She's really
their...
good with the dolls, though. I love her dolls. She's damn good with the dolls.
Everybody.
I love that shit.
Everybody here who minds their P's and Q's, they are inauthentic. Buzzsmack was authentic. I love that. 60 bucks says this is for the Xylee Zero Sugar Mountain Dew Fund and Billy's 60 bucks. You know how we do here on LolcowRewind. Whenever somebody brings up the 60 bucks, we go into grifter mode and we do sissy box grift. If I can spell the fucking thing right. The worst thing is I spell it differently every time.
Grabbing my shirt. Damn.
Starting now? Will the goal start? No, it won't. Never mind. We're not going to grift. Every time I try and do this grift
it won't let you do a goal?
YouTube freezes sometimes. Doesn't let me do my damn grift. It fucks with me.
Okay, so redo it, refresh it, and then try it.
I'm going to try.
Yeah, refresh it and then try it. YouTube's been really crazy stupid lately, so it's not your fault, obviously.
I blame me.
Why? Don't blame you. If I'm not blaming you, don't blame yourself. Only I get to blame you.
It's categorically wrong.
Okay, so Medley's in the chat saying, Jaded take, can you make Xylee come back home? We miss her.
I got bad news.
Monday.
Xylee is home.
Medley, tell the kids Monday, okay?
Tell the kids Xylee's got a new dad. Young Bill Fridge and Keemstar kidnapped your Xylee.
I don't have a dad, okay? Well, I do have a dad, but it's definitely not those two motherfuckers.
Young Bill Fridge and Keemstar are your Xylee's dad now. Come around here.
I like how Nono, I've been watching this conversation between Nono and Jamesy, and they're just talking about like what hosts should work together and do stuff. And it's actually a really good conversation they're having. They're talking about like a Billy and Keem show would be good. Nightmare and Gigi would be good. There was one suggestion that I do a show before Rewind. Then we both do Rewind and you do a show after Rewind. That would be good. They're having a great conversation. I've just been reading this entire time. This is great. I love it.
There you go.
And then Nono goes, damn it, LMFAO, because I caught the conversation. It was a good conversation. Did it let you do it?
Nope. We have to wait like 45 minutes for this to kick in.
Okay.
YouTube does this sometimes. It goes into bitch mode, and it won't let me do shit.
Okay, so why don't you do this? We do it like the other show, because like, okay, when I run OBS, I can't do goals.
Not doing
do it like
that.
the other shows and just put the Why?
Because that's fucking not. It's just fate. We're not doing that. It's just not happening.
Okay. All right.
This
Well,
is
I gave a
fate.
suggestion. Don't say I didn't give a suggestion. Okay.
Yeah, my suggestion was just to piss on the flames of the fire of the funeral pyre. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Critical thinking come through with the code. We hit that 300 likes. Critical thinking is on the fucking button every time.
Hell yeah.
Critical thinking.
Thank you, critical thinking. Yeah.
OG. Someone get that guy. Oh, Danny said thanks. Did Danny get it right off the bat?
Hell yeah.
That's dope. Midnight says the chat is more entertaining than the show. That's not good, Xylee. Well, to be fair, that's...
No, I watched it. No, I multitask when I'm streaming. Anybody who's ever watched me do a solo stream, I watch the chat as I'm streaming, as I'm up. I multitask. It's ADHD. It's a great thing. And guess what? I can even have a conversation with somebody while this is going on.
Prove it.
I'm not going to show the DMs.
You're having a conversation with the DMs too?
I multitask.
Oh my God.
Remember Lilu from what was it? The seventh, what was not Seventh Sign? What was it called? With Bruce Willis in it. Her name was Lilu. And when she was like, multipass.
I don't know what that is. Is that a adult
Oh my
film?
God. What was the name? Not the Seventh Sign. Was it the Seventh Sign? No, it wasn't the Seventh Sign. Hold on. What movie is that from? Wait, I think somebody just said it. Fifth Element. Thank you. Fifth Element.
I don't think I ever watched The Fifth Element.
Okay, bro. That's a really good movie.
Yeah, I know. I always wanted to watch it.
It's a really good movie. I love it. It's one of my favorite movies. Multipass. I was multitask.
It's got Chris Tucker in it.
Yeah, his character to me was the best character in the movie.
It's
He
Bruce
was so
Willis,
good.
right? Bruce Willis and Mila Jovovich.
Yeah, I
Mia
can never say her
Jovovich.
name right. Yeah. And she was so pretty in that movie.
I should watch it.
Yeah, you should. It's a really good movie. Do you have premium on YouTube?
Yeah. I fucks with premium on YouTube. I haven't watched a lot of movies. Like I just watched Godfather for the first time a couple years ago. We were snowed in and I watched Godfather 1 and 2 for the first time a couple years ago.
You can rent it for $3.89 on YouTube.
I could
FYI.
just steal it on the internet. You know that, right?
Okay, well, I don't do things like that. I'm only neutral toxic. I'm not evil toxic.
I could just steal from everybody. Look, I don't condone stealing on the internet. I don't like to. But I would rather steal than buy a fucking old movie for $4. But
Only $4.
I'm going to do neither. I'm just not going to watch it until I go watch it with somebody who has it on DVD or something. My roommates probably have it on DVD. My roommates have like 10,000 fucking
DVD.
movies.
You want me to bring it? You mean bring it to New York and then we can watch it?
No, because nobody ever watches movies at these things. We never have time.
I will make time to watch the movie. What is your favorite movie of all time? Because you watch a lot of movies. Like, you are a movie connoisseur. So what is your favorite movie of all time?
I like 3 Billboards Outside of Ebbings, Missouri. It's a very good movie. It has the woman, Frances McDormand. She was in Fargo. It's got Woody Harrelson. It's got can never remember the fellow's name. He's very, very good character actor, and I forgot his name. He won an Oscar for the role. He was in Shawshank Redemption. No, he wasn't. He was in the Green Mile. I saw Shawshank Redemption in the chat. Shawshank Redemption is getting a sequel this year. Tool Vicarious says if Bunny ever doesn't want to be on Madhouse anymore, she would be great on Dolls. Just saying, Dolls with her, Brantley, Beans, and just throw Batgirl on there too.
Oh my God, so good.
Wouldn't that be good?
So fucking
Wouldn't that?
good.
Wouldn't that be?
You know what?
The
You don't
best?
even need Brantley on there. Beans, Batgirl, and Bunny. Oh my God, that would be a show, bro.
I want Brantley on too, though. I want all of them. I want the dollhouse, all the different dolls, because they're different types of dolls.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%, 100%. That would be so good. Hey,
Boogie, rocking everywhere.
Boogie, burn.
I'm in the middle of a complete and total mental breakdown.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, why? What's going on? I didn't do it this time.
So about 3 hours ago, I started setting everything up for tonight's sleep stream, right? Rastov did tell me, he's like, by the way, I can't stream on Saturday, but I'll stream on Sunday. But Saturday's me last night with me girl, and I want to spend me time with me girl. And I'm like, awesome, do that. Okay, 100%. And then after 3 hours of setting everything up on my laptop, I realized I need my laptop for TTS. So then I'm running out of time. So, and I had 2 other people helping me because I injured myself last night. I don't know if you saw that. I fell on my ass and I cracked it all in a bruise. So I'm having a lot of trouble moving around today, which is fine. Doesn't matter. I'll do it anyway. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And I told Keem that I would stream tonight, and I told Rostov I would stream tonight. And when I realized I wasn't going to be able to do it, I wasn't going to be able to host, I called Rostov and I'm like, hey man, are you going to be able to come on tonight? He's like, I can't. I got to gather me things for me trip. And I'm like, okay. Well, I can't. I'm not going to be able to do it then. Can you like make it happen? He's like, I can't. I got to gather me things. Like I don't have to fill a car full of shit. I don't have to pack it full of a YouTube studio and 10 days worth of clothes and then drive 1,200 miles to pick him up at the airport to take him to a hotel I'm paying for and an Airbnb that I'm paying for. Company's not paying for that. I'm paying for that out of my pocket. Also, the hotel that I booked for us is in Niagara Falls because I thought to myself, because on the second, the day he's coming in early. On the day of the second, we may as well go to Niagara Falls and have a good time. Let him see one of the world wonders on my dime. That seems like a reasonable thing to do for someone you worked with for the last couple of months, right? And so like I have to gather me things too, and I also want to spend time with me girl, right? But he can't sacrifice a couple of the remaining hours in the day to help me out.
But also, you're also going to be spending time with your girl traveling. I mean, your girl's going to be with you the whole entire time. His
it's going to be nice.
It?
It's going to be a real high quality time, packing shit, dragging it in and out of hotels.
No, I understand that, Boogie, but at the same time, he's actually leaving his girl in another country to go to another country.
Well, remember, he didn't say, when I asked him, can you help out tonight? He didn't say, I'm sorry, I really want to spend the time with my girl. He said, I've got to gather me things.
Okay, and?
I just thought, since he gets 10% on what I'm earning tonight, maybe he'd be able to help. That's all I thought.
He already pre-told you that he wasn't going to stream tonight.
Yeah, I know sometimes things change, emergencies happen sometimes.
Yeah,
and this is an emergency.
And sometimes,
I don't know
happen.
I don't know if I'm streaming tonight or not. Because Keem offered to help. Keem offered to, he got, I'm not going to say what he had. He has an engagement tonight. He offered to cancel it to come help. But you know what? That's Keem. That's
so
Keem
are you
and I
asking us to help? What are you doing?
I'm either going to not do it because you guys are live streaming anyway. So you guys keep doing what you do. Okay. I want you to earn money for yourselves on your channel. Thank you. I just wanted to come on here and vent because I really need to right now because I'm trying to get everything set up, but I physically can't move. So everybody else has to set it up. I just basically have to sit there and watch them do it. And I just wanted to have a nervous breakdown. I'm in the middle of a nervous breakdown.
That's okay. That's what we're here for, Boogie.
I don't know if you guys have noticed. But I've been putting in like 110% for about 7 months now, and it's just, I'm really frustrated. I'm just really frustrated.
Yeah, you put in a whole lot.
So I guess me and Chad and Desi and my other roommate and Flynn and Sam. For the 4 other people that are not getting paid a dime for helping tonight, by the way, they don't get a goddamn dime. We'll go earn Rastov some money tonight. So see ya. Well, I hope you enjoy the 10%.
Yeah, Rastov. He's got to pack him things. I don't know how Boogie said it. His things. He's got to pack him some things.
Okay.
He's got to spend time with him.
It's Boogie. He's like a tornado. All right, I have to go run to the little girl's room. I'll be right back.
Are you packing your things?
No, I'm just going to throw shit in the back of the truck and get ready to go.
Does Xylee just admit she has a room where she keeps the little girl?
Are you stupid? Are you Sweet Tea? Are you related to Sweet Tea?
What do you mean?
Are you unsweet tea? Is that who you are?
I do have unsweetened. I ran out of unsweet tea. I just drank the last of it.
There is something wrong with you.
I think it's probably my overactive libido.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'll be back.
I'm packing me things. Poor Boogie. Boogie works very, very hard. And he's psycho. Mallory Mosley, welcome to Cash Cow. Tool Vicarious says, Boogie stutters a lot when he lies. Well, he also stutters a lot when he's manic. But he also lies a lot when he's manic. Spooky Soul, welcome to Bam World. Shout out to Brantley, who was in the chat. Sorry that we leaked the script for Dolls tomorrow. You got her to do her Darth Vader voice, dude. We have fun here. We have a lot of fun here at LolcowRewind, Ricka Rewind. 2-day car trip is not the same as a continental trip. Yeah. Look, Boogie is going to be doing a whole big thing tonight, and he did bust his ass last night, and he is freaking out tonight, and he is letting everybody know that he'll be going live on his stream very shortly. He'll make it live.
He's in the live studio now. His ass is fucking going live. Don't let him fucking fool you.
He'll be live. He'll be good.
Wait, why is Brantley saying no? I get it. You hate dolls.
Because she is a doll.
Brantley, I don't hate dolls. I only hate one of your dolls.
Whoa, which one? Is it Beans?
Absolutely fucking not.
I hate Beans.
No, you don't. That's a fucking lie.
I think Beans is too small.
That's a fucking lie.
I think Beans needs to grow about 10 inches.
Beans is like your little bestie.
Not true.
That's actually true.
I like action figures. Okay? I prefer G.I. Joes.
I did too, actually. G.I. Joe and He-Man. And then when I got a She-Ra one, that was pretty cool.
Dude, when I was a little kid, I had a little He-Man. I had the dumbass tiger or whatever that He-Man rode. That shit was like, had felt on it.
Wait, so Brantley just snitched on you. She says, no, while you were gone, Billy kept screaming at the top of his lungs, I hate dolls. I hate dolls.
Yeah, but dolls was a code word for a slur I'm not allowed to use on YouTube.
What? I you know what? I don't need to know. Okay.
Thank you. You're not the boss of me now, and it's not okay. Battle Cat. Yeah, I had the Battle Cat toy. Shit, but it was like felty. So I'd sit there and I'd be like, I'm playing with my fucking He-Man, and I got this fucking Battle Cat, and it's made of like felt. So I'm petting it, but I'm a little boy. My toys shouldn't be pettable. I shouldn't be petting my because I'm a boy.
That doesn't fucking matter. Do you know how many little boys have baby dolls because they're mimicking like their mother?
Not me, dude. They were trying to make me grow up to fucking, they were trying to make me grow up to be a little questionable. Having me pet my fucking toys.
Well, it worked.
What do you mean?
You're a little questionable.
I blame the fucking Battle Cat toy.
There we go. Now we know the source.
Can you search 1980s Battle Cat Masters of the Universe toy?
Yeah, I got you.
I got to pull this shit up. We might have a class action lawsuit. All little weird kids. This might be the rise in weird kids. Is this goddamn toy everybody was petting? Okay, so obviously, this is not what I was fucking petting. Mine had felt on it, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the one with felt. I don't remember mine having felt.
Am I tripping? Did I?
I think you are tripping, bro, because I don't remember mine having felt. I had the same toy.
Did I make this up?
I think you did. I think you had a something. I don't know, something brain fart. I don't know.
I remember mine being
hold on.
purple. Was there like a
There you go. That's what it was.
Thank
there you
you.
go. There you go.
I had the purple one.
I didn't have the purple one. Okay.
Yeah. So what is this? What is this purple one? How do we find this? And why'd they give me the purple one? What? Like, look, dude. Was this a CIA op? Did they give
possibly?
Did they give me the purple one to ruin my life, and that's why they gave my dad crack too? Were they trying to specifically ruin my family? They gave me the fucking purple one and my dad fucking crack to destroy my family unit.
Yep.
Yeah, they gave me the fucking
purple cat.
They gave me the Skeletor Panther. I had the flocked Skeletor Panther. That's what that was. It was Skeletor Panther, and it was flocked. So I'd sit there and I would pet that little purple fucking thing. And it made me a weird kid. That shit ain't right, dude. And then my dad started smoking crack because I was petting my Panther. Ruined my house. Ruined my household, dude. I blame it all on Panther. Is there a support group or like a class action lawsuit for this?
I don't think there is.
Why they can't just be selling some...
It's a government cover-up. Sorry, guy. You were part of the experiment.
Now I'm morbidly obese because I was petting Panther as a little kid.
Period. And you're kind of twisted in the head, too.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Tool Vicarious have one, too. Freedom Tower Studios says I'm a boy and I have a 17-inch Monster High vampire doll. Dude. What do you do to that doll? What do you do to that doll? Poke Gaga says I'll get my law degree to lead the class action. Thank you, Poke Gaga. Thank you. That's some nasty ass fucking work right there. They're really messing with me.
It was a government operation, bro. And your family was the guinea pigs. And now it's been covered up. Sorry, I hate to tell you. Welcome to Lolcow.
My life would be different right now.
Would it? How do you think your life would have been different?
Tool Vicarious says Zoids coming back. I see them all over now. If I didn't have a felty ass cat I was petting as a little kid, I didn't want to pet that cat, but it was flocked. They gave me a stupid toy to pet when I was a child. Thank you, Poke Gaga. We're gonna fix this mess. They can't keep getting away with it. Son of a bitch. I don't really know, Xylee. This shit actually disturbs me quite a bit.
They fucked you up, Billy. It was a government op.
She a fan, she a fan, she a fan.
Yep.
What do you think, Xylee? Should we start a fire or something? What's the next step? What's the next step?
Fires.
What's the next step in this global economy?
I don't know.
I'm actually really shook at this memory.
Jesus fucking Christ. Billy, you are so fucking OCD. You stick to the weirdest shit and you do not let it go. I thought I was bad. God damn. I love you. But goddamn, bro.
It's just this, I don't know. When I was a little kid,
Hell yeah, Retro Nook. My favorite thing back in the day was my big wheel. Hell yeah. Remember the big wheels?
Yeah, I had a big wheel.
They were fun.
They were gonna get me a big wheel with a squirt gun on it, and I went to go get it, and instead I got this stuffed animal called I think it was a Zugly or something. It was a ugly monster, a Zugly. If you could search for a Zugly,
What the fuck is a Zugly?
you could pull up a Zugly. I was gonna get a big wheel that had a squirt gun on it, and I got a fucking Zugly instead. They were like, "You want this instead?" I was like, "Yeah, I want the Zugly."
Wait.
I think it's all because I was petting that purple fucking panther, dude. Yeah, I think the Zugly I got was the one with the teeth down, the one hugging the little one down there. You can see on the second row, fifth in. Yeah, I got the one that was the one with the pickle dick nose. That's the one I got.
Oh, this
one?
one?
No, the one next to it. I think I did actually get the pickle dick nose one too, though. My sister got the pickle dick nose one, and I got the one hugging the pickle dick nose one. So weird. It's weird that we had both of these. Fuck. Yeah, this is some weird shit.
This one's cute. I think that one's cute.
Yeah, they're cute, right?
Wait, why are they giving... Wait a minute. Why did they allow this back in the day?
What do you mean?
Why do they have chains on?
They were little Zuglies. They were ugly little fuckers. They were little slave monsters that you freed. You freed the slave monsters. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
What the fuck did our parents give us when we were kids?
Well, they were trying to give me a big wheel. I chose this. I wanted to free the little slave monster. He was hurting. He needed a friend.
Oh, good
What's up,
Lord.
Keem?
What's going on? I think I joined at the wrong time or something.
Yeah, I'm going through childhood trauma. I came when I was a kid. I had this little Panther toy. It was a He-Man toy, and
That's literally why I'm calling in. That Panther thing was purple. It was purple and it was felt.
And it had
was.
felt.
I had the same one.
Yeah, when I was a little kid, I was petting that shit. I think it made me weird. I think it made me it made me weird. I grew up weird. You had that?
I had it and I petted it as well. It was purple.
It made us weird, Keem. We gotta sue. We gotta sue.
I don't know.
This is why we think the way we do. We were petting that shit. All the other kids had the plastic ones.
My favorite, I had the real one, bro. And then my favorite toy as a kid is I got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle tank, and it shot pizzas.
Yes.
Bro, as a kid, no, you don't understand, dude. The pizzas, it like flung mini frisbees across, and you would just pick the thing up and shoot them at your sister in the face. It was awesome.
Yep. You could get off like 10 pizzas, I think, would load in the spring action. You were just blasting. Bop, 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 bop.
This was no Nerf or nothing. This was get fucking hurt.
Yep. If you didn't have the turtle van with the fucking the disc action, the pizza disc action, you weren't that kid. Your parents didn't love you. That was like the one thing they had to get you. Was it a tank?
I think it was a tank. I think it was more of a tank, but yeah, it was that was the coolest toy I ever had.
Okay. Yeah, because I thought it was the battle wagon or something.
You know what I just got done doing? Putting up signs on my roads. I put up so much time in building all these roads on my property. I was like, I need signs. So today I just put up signs.
Wait, you put up signs on your roads? That's awesome.
Yeah, I named the roads and stuff. There's Main Street. There's Foundation Lane. There's Bigfoot Alley. Like,
That's dope. That's dope. That's awesome. Hell yeah.
yeah. I just got done doing that, and in the middle of that, I'm out there fucking sweating my ass off in this heat. I get a frantic call from Boogie. Fuck Rastov. I hope Rastov dies. Like, he's saying some crazy stuff about Rastov.
How bad was the storm?
He came in here with it.
Yeah.
Did the storm hit you
What'd
pretty
you
bad?
say, Billy?
How bad did the storm hit you?
Oh, it hit us pretty bad. Yeah, we got hit pretty bad. It's been raining and storming here like crazy. Apparently, I did a show last night. I don't even remember it.
You were drunk. You were feeling really good on your show. I just want to let you know.
Did I say anything crazy?
You might have basically torn down just about every other show and every other host.
Oh, no.
Keem, you secretly told about 3,000 people that I'm your favorite.
No, I didn't. There's
Yes,
no
the
way.
fuck yes, you did.
Oh, I was fucking hammered.
You were drunk.
Did I
You
really
told
talk shit?
Nightmare- You told Nightmare he sucked. You told Aussie they sucked. Yeah, you said everybody sucks. Yep.
Well, a lot of new people joining the Becky Network coming soon, people. It is what it is.
It was
I'm going to go tune into Boogie. I want to see this crash out.
Let's go. It was a fun show.
Yeah. See y'all. Take care.
You have a good
peace
one.
out.
He had the fucking weird toy too. The toy gives people ADHD.
I found the Teenage Mutant Ninja thing.
The battle wagon?
I think you're both right.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why. Okay.
All right.
You have this.
Oh, that's the tank.
Okay, but there's also the van here, but I'm not going to click it because I don't want it to show my name or whatever. But there's also a van that did it too.
Okay. So yeah, he has the tank. That's the tank he had.
Oh, here's the van.
Okay, and then did the van shoot the pizzas too then?
Yeah.
Okay, so I had the van that shot the pizzas.
Yeah.
And
And,
he had
then
the
there was
tank.
the tank. Yeah.
Okay. That was it. So yeah, we both had different things.
You both were right. Yep.
All right then. I knew we were shooting pizzas.
But
I
either
knew
way,
it.
y'all were shooting pizza at people.
Yeah. Shooting some pizzas. Pokegag Scheme also invited me to his 4th of July party to a lawn mowing contest.
Hell yeah.
Sly Guy FPS is 4 months already. Time flies. Also had almost all the Gargoyle action figures. I didn't pick up any of the Gargoyle action figures. Never got into Gargoyle action, Gargoyle cartoon. But I remember having a Gargoyle cup from I think Pizza Hut. They had it was at my grandma's house. And every time you put water in it, there would be a figure. It was like a color changing cup. And there'd be a figure that would show up in the building, like in the background of the Gargoyle building. And at the time, there was a big warehouse arsonist in, I think, Seattle. It was the Pang Chinese warehouse fires. Martin Pang was the arsonist. And for some reason, my cousin told me that cup was Martin Pang. The arsonist would show up on the cup whenever you added water to the cup. And I don't know why I remember that. That wasn't true. But that's what they told me, and I believe that. So I thought the Gargoyle cup had a secret Martin Pang arsonist hidden in it. I was stupid. I was a little kid.
It's amazing how we looked at things as kids, and now as adults, we look at it more practical. And I miss that. I miss that feeling of like the magic of what you saw when you were a kid. And it was so cool. And it was this, I don't know, it was a better time, bro.
It was fun being stupid.
Yeah.
I miss being stupid. I wish I was dumb.
Yeah, same.
Diogo says the crash out was fake. They came here to get viewers. I know.
We know that. Listen, we know them enough to know what the fuck they were doing.
The joke is we started early so that we could get viewers before they went live.
Listen, I messaged Billy I'm telling you, as soon as Boogie put it in the fucking Discord, he was going live at 8:30 or 8 o'clock, 8:30. I messaged Billy immediately. Boogie's going live at 8:30. He goes, all right. And this was like 5:17. Okay. He was like, all right, do you want to go live at 6? And I'm like, I got to go pick up my medication and some liquor and shit. And he was like, I said, can I be late? And he's like, yeah, be late. All right. And he started to stream at 6.
Yeah. I was like, let's get in.
We knew we were going to be the pre-show.
Yeah. I was like, let's get in there before they get live.
Yep.
Figure we'll wrap up here in about 20 minutes and send you over there anyways. So if you guys,
that sounds good. Gives me time to go get something to eat.
If you guys want to get a head start, you're welcome to go there now.
Right?
We're just we just want to get in before they started so that we can have a little time with you guys. Wraith the Emperor says, do you remember the cartoon Mighty Max? Mighty Max had the little toys that came with it. They were Polly Pockets. Yeah, Mighty Max was a Polly Pocket boy version of Polly Pocket, right?
I don't.
If I'm correct.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah, Polly Pocket, Mighty Max. Those Mighty Max shits were cool as fuck. I had all these little Mighty Max bullshits because the cool thing about toys when you were a kid is if you were really like about it, you would get the castle or the house or whatever that came with the toy you had.
Mm-hmm.
And this had everything included because it was so small. So you had all of that. You had the whole play space in your pocket. So you could take this shit to school with you, and you could be playing fucking dudes in your pocket at school. Well, everybody, like if you were that fucking that fucking cool, where you're playing fucking dudes at school, you're like, yeah. Your friend's like, whoa, what are you doing? You're like, yeah, I'm so cool. I'm playing with toys at school. You got your little fucking Mighty Max. No, don't worry about me, dude. I'm climbing the castle steps. They're like, oh, that guy's cool. He's got the whole castle in his pocket.
Oh, yeah.
So ridiculous. But that's how it was back in those days. You didn't have a fucking like full-ass computer on your phone.
Yeah.
You had to literally carry a little castle in your hand and be like, yeah, no, I'm just playing dudes. Yeah, I got Mighty Max. He's about to conquer the fucking wolf man. No big deal. He's going up the stairs. See, I'm using my imagination. But imagination before that, you would just have a piece of paper and you'd be like, pew, 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 and you'd punt the paper. Yeah, we got Pogs and Slammers band. That's real OG. Freedom Tower Studios says, you ask, what do I do with my doll? I keep her in the most pristine condition I can. They don't make her anymore. And the ones I can find are about $500. Yes.
Keeps the lotion on the skin.
Keep her very clean. We keep the doll clean. We keep the doll in beautiful shape. Beautiful dolls. Times were rough. Times were tough. But at times we cannot get enough. So in the times...
had fun, though. Even if you didn't have money for the toys, you went outside, out in the woods, and started, like, play guns with, like, sticks and stuff like that, or play swords with the sticks. Or I had a tire swing that all the kids used to come over, and we play on the tire swing. Yeah.
I used to love playing Ninja Turtles. Poke Gaga says, I sacrificed Game Boy Micro. I built it into a book. What? You little sick fuck? That's dope.
Oh, yeah?
That's pretty cool. I'm trying to think of the best way. We had the T1 Texas Instruments calculators, and you could download games onto your calculators.
Wait, you could?
Yeah, in math class you could have. They weren't great games. It was like Snake. I think it was Asteroid.
I
maybe
like Snake.
Yeah, dude, I was playing the fuck out of Snake. I can't remember what the other games were, But I would play the fuck out of Snake in math class on my calculator. They could never, because you could have calculators in math class. So I was just fucking Snake up all day long. Wraith the Emperor says I was the kid with the Turtles, RoboCop, and Alien toys. Love them. Yeah, I had my Turtles. I would usually have a few toys from every series, like 1 or 2 toys. I'd have an amalgamation, so it was like a bunch of different toys. I'd never have like a full set of any. What's up?
Drink. The best pretend was pretending to be MacGyver and defusing a bomb. True. Oh my God, that's so true. Yes, where you would try to MacGyver shit up and you have some duct tape and a stick and some shit and you're going to be, yes.
Yeah, I used to do that. It was fun. We used to play Ninja
100%.
Turtles, and the secret was always be Donatello because the bow staff, all the other kids would have like the fucking little swords, the nunchucks, the size. Nunchucks were decent.
Yep.
Nunchucks were decent, but they never really had real weapons. But the bow staff was the longest range. So you could fuck a kid up if they got a little too rude. You could just bop the fucker from farthest away. Yep, don't fuck with me, dude. Don't fuck with me. If they were getting a little too rough, you just bop them. Get them.
Yep.
You fuck a kid up with the bow staff. So I was always,
you could.
I was always Donatello. James, he says, Billy, did you play with the toys nicely or just smash them together? Dude, I was making little zip cords through my room and having them fly around. I would have like, I would take like Mountain Dew bottles and make gondolas and zip cords so they'd be like zipping across from like one area of the room to the next, like roller coaster rides and shit. I was doing all sorts of dumb stuff with my toys.
My mom stopped buying me Barbies or anything with long blonde hair, even like the tree topper. She had long blonde hair. I used to always cut the hair short on blonde like Barbies or dolls or anything. Because my mom had short hair and she had blonde hair. And
you just
would cut them.
That shit don't grow back, Xylee.
I know. Well, I know that now. I didn't know it as a kid. I was just trying to make, look like my mom.
Zyler, you're all up in there making trouble.
I was the kid that you definitely wanted to make sure the scissors were put away, the knives were put away, stuff like that. I was that kid. I wouldn't do anything nefarious with it. I wouldn't like try to hurt anybody, but I would just do some wild shit. I was crazy with a magnifying glass too, because I learned real quick what the sun does with the magnifying glass. So they kind of had to take that away from me too.
I used to like take apart bullets and try and make fireworks out of bullets. I used to like melt things together with like I used to take lighters and melt G.I. Joe. No, I melt a little army men together and make like 6-arm army men, or like I would cut the gun tip off and make army men pissing, so they were holding their dicks pissing, and like repaint them green.
My favorite thing to do was to find leaves and go into the driveway with a magnifying glass and burn holes into the leaves. That was my favorite thing to do. It was just cool to me.
We used to make mud pies. We used to like to dig up rocks and leave them laying around so my dad would run them over with the lawnmower and yell.
Yeah, my grandfather used to cuss me out over that. Yep.
Yeah.
I was so much trouble.
It was like we had a big ass backyard, so we would just go out and do stuff. And then when we were old enough to leave the backyard, we would go up to like where the creek was and everything. And then we start hanging out with other kids. Then we were hanging out with bad kids. And then it was like, we'd leave somebody for dead near the creek. And we'd wait to see if they were dead. And then they'd end up like waking up a day later. Like, okay, we didn't kill them,
Thank God.
Yeah.
My grandfather was so good. I used to love to climb the trees in the backyard because he had a nice sized backyard. So one day he got tired of me falling out of the damn tree. So one of the trees, he built a platform for me to just hang out on. So I just climb up there. My mom would get mad at that because, why is my girl child climbing a tree? I was like the first grandson before there was a grandson. So, yeah.
I was always too fat to climb trees. Power Edge 86.
I was always climbing trees.
Damn, Xylie's the pyromaniac. I had to go to childhood arson
when
classes.
I was a kid.
I had to do childhood arson classes because I lit my mom's bed on fire, my parents' bed on fire.
Oh my God. See, I didn't do that. Okay, people? I
Yeah.
didn't do that. No,
Yeah.
I the way I grew up, like they were always burning stuff like in the barrel in the backyard, right? So I was always, or like when we would get like a couple of bushels of crabs, he would cook it outside above the barrel with the wood burning. I just thought it was cool.
My parents used to grow marijuana in our garage. And so like we would have the marijuana starts in our pantry. And then the garage would be where all the big plants were. And I would go out and water them. And then my dad like got worried when I went to kindergarten that I would talk about the plants in our garage. So he stopped doing it.
You were a little snitch and didn't know you were a snitch.
He didn't know. Shit was not legal back then.
No, it wasn't at all. Oh, shit, man. I miss my childhood. Good God. Crazy.
Tingley said that
we were told they were mint plant. Oh, wait. I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. You're talking about, because I remember those mint plants.
Yeah, we had mint plants, so they couldn't tell us they were mint plants because we ate the mint when we were kids. So we would have tried to eat the weed. Powerage says, lol, Xylie keeps it immolated. She immolated. Quantum Chris says, to be fair, Xylie, I'd burn styrofoam with a lighter as a kid because it looked cool, how it would dynamically melt away. I had a cousin who was an actual pyromaniac. They built him, like, my dad built us a couple playhouses. He built us a playhouse and like a dog house next to the playhouse, so it was like one playhouse. But he built us a playhouse, really nice playhouse when we were kids. My cousin had multiple playhouses built for him because he kept burning them down. And then he like robbed the church.
Jesus Christ.
He robbed the church, and to hide the fact that he robbed the church, he burnt the church down.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. He was
Cheers
like,
for bringing up childhood memories. Much love.
Cheers,
Thank you,
Poke
Poke
Gaga.
Gaga. That's funny as fuck.
My cousin was an actual fucking pyromaniac. But he was doing that shit because they would just rebuild him his playhouses when he burnt them down. He used to put cigarettes out on my arm. He was fucked up.
Oh my God. Oh, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
That's rude.
Yeah,
That's cruel.
Yeah, he was I mean, he was raised by his grandparents. His parents were not
Billy,
best.
I swear to God, I don't think it was the purple Panthero, whatever his name was, that did it to you.
I think it was that fucking purple fucking panther, dude.
I don't think it was.
I think it was Panthro.
Panthro.
Panthro
There you
fucked
go.
me up, dude.
Sly Guy FPS says, we stayed outside all day and night. My mom wouldn't allow us in the house. The house is where the parents dwelled. Us children survived outside. When we were thirsty, we drank from the garden hose, period. You had to be home by the time the lights came on, the street lights came on. And in the summertime, it fucking sucked until they reset the damn street lights. So that first like week of summer sucked because the street lights would come on before the sun went down. I remember that shit. I remember going trick-or-treating by myself throughout the whole neighborhood. And my ass was out until like 9, 10 p.m. I was out there until all the porch lights were out. And then I came home. And it was okay.
It was okay. Waffle Meister says, sure he did, Bill. Think I'm lying? You think I'm lying? Damn. Waffle Meister doesn't trust me. This is why I don't open up to you people. Because Waffle Meister doesn't trust me. Mishima Bloodline says, played basketball in a milk crate. Good old days. Those were fun. The milk crate
Makeshift
basketball hoops.
basketball courts. Yep.
Milk crates were really cool back in the day. They had so many functional uses.
They were made better back then too. Now the milk crates now aren't made as good. But you could do a whole thing in your house with milk crates. I remember when I first moved out, I had a damn I didn't have a dresser, so I had milk crates stacked up where I just put my clothes in there. I had a damn not a dining room table, but the coffee table. I had a coffee table made out of fucking milk crates. Shit.
I think IKEA probably struck a deal with whoever made the milk crates to make them stop making milk crates so well, because IKEA didn't want, like, IKEA goes out of business if the milk crates are still as good as they are today.
True.
Who the fuck needs a what are they called? Fjorge or whatever the fuck they sell you? Just use milk crates.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Exactly, Mishma. Now I just go to work, pay my bills, and sleep. I hate it. Amen.
Life used to be a life worth living. Now we just wake up and go to sleep.
True.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at LolcowRewind, we do not condone living. You want to?
No, we condone living. We condone it. Don't listen.
You want to set up a redirect?
I already did.
All right, we're gonna get
Okay,
ready.
wait a minute. My husband messaged and said, "Is it possible he's telling the truth? Several churches have burnt down by arson."
No, I am telling the truth.
I know, but remember I said, "No way did that really happen?" My husband apparently just got to that part and he texted me.
Oh, okay.
It's possible. He said, it's possible he's telling the truth. Several churches have been burnt by arson. Well, thank you for being the producer there, hubby, Mr. Ziley. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Look, this was a long time ago, and I am not proud of it at all.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
I've
just
done
saying.
things I'm not proud of.
I'm just saying. Kydex says, no, please stay live. I want to, but I also have diarrhea. Xylee, I got to go run and have diarrhea. Stay here.
What? Wait, we're not leaving?
I don't know. We have 4 more minutes. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. All right. So Billy has diarrhea and I'm here. How are y'all doing? Y'all doing good? Do you like the reminiscing? We're just sitting here bullshitting. Oh, you're loving these memories? Okay, awesome. Yay. I do. I miss the old days. I miss the magic of being like, looking at some of these toys now, you're an adult. You look at them practical, like, okay. But as a kid, they were fucking magical, bro. You're welcome, Tingy. Yeah, I just miss that magic. I think that's why I like Harry Potter movies so much. Because the music they play in it, it just has that magical feel to it. Kind of takes me back. That's why I like Harry Potter. Can't help it. I'm a dork. They are nowhere as cool as the older toys. Yeah. Listen, I will say this. Now, when it comes to clothes, these kids nowadays, they have cuter clothes than what we had. When I say kids, I'm talking about like 5-year-olds, okay? Their clothes are so much cooler looking than what ours look like. Holy shit. But when it comes to toys, we are raising some weak ass kids, bro. We are raising. Okay. Remember the oh god, what is it? Remember the the tax or whatever had like the little balls at the end or whatever, and you bounced the ball and then you picked up as many, the jumping jacks or whatever it's called, where you like bounced the ball and you picked up as many as you could, and they were made of metal. I can't remember the name of them because it was like a basic toy, but that shit could keep you fucking occupied for hours. Auntie's Eye, have you gone to Harry Potter World? It's at any of the Universals? No. Do I want to go? Absolutely. Yeah, and you impaled your hands? Yeah, exactly. We used to have cigarette candy. I remember the cigarette candy. And I used to act like my grandmother who smoked cigarettes, and I would take my little cigarette candy and go like I was grown. I remember doing that shit. Or you get like the big league chew and act like, you know, you were chewing tobacco, but it was actually bubble gum. I remember that shit. Jax, that's what it was. Thank you, Demi Bear. These kids are soft, man. Everything's fucking soft plastic. That's why y'all don't even fight. You get on a computer and fight now. You can't even fight for real. Soft ass kids. Oh my God, I remember the barrel of monkeys. That shit used to piss me off. Fucking barrel of monkeys. I used to get so mad at that. Oh, gum in the pack of baseball cards? Yeah. I remember when, oh my God, what is the name of that candy that used to always have toys in it? Something Jack. What was the name of it? It was something Jack. It was a blue box and it had the boy on there, a drawn boy on there, and they always had a prize in them. It was something Jack, I think, or something. But we had the good toys in it. Cracker Jacks. Thank you. Yes, Cracker Jacks back in my day had the good toys. Now, stupid. They do stupid toys now. We would get spy glasses and shit. You know what I mean? Shit. I remember all that shit, bro. I know there's so much more shit that, like, there was a water thing that used to shoot up in the sky. They got rid of that. That one you're not supposed to have anymore. Or at least the old one you're not supposed to have anymore. There's a bunch of shit. These kids are soft, man. Zebra strip gum. Zebra strip gum was good for 5 seconds. It was the best tasting gum for 5 seconds. And then it would die. Do you remember the Bazooka Joe bubblegum? Yeah, the one that felt like it wanted to crack your teeth when you would go to chew it at first, but then it was good? Hell yeah. I had 13 easy bake ovens at one point. You know, the funny thing is, I don't believe I ever had an easy bake oven. I wasn't very girly. Like, I was literally like the grandson before there was a grandson. Like, for example, all right, my mom and my grandmother were going to go shopping. All right. And I was with my pawpaw. And Pawpaw would tell me, well, do you want to go with your nanny and mama to go shopping? And my mom would come in and go, do you want to go shopping with us? I was like, no. And they were like, well, what if we buy you clothes? I'll try them on when you get home. I'm staying with Pawpaw. I was always under cars with him. I was always burning stuff with him. We were splitting wood. I was climbing trees. We even had a tree where he taught me how to throw knives. And I killed the tree by throwing knives at it because he taught me how to do it. Yeah. That man was my sunshine. He taught me everything. Bring back tangerine sours, Altoids. I didn't try those. Were those good back in the day? Hannah says, I accidentally broke my friend's easy bake oven and she wanted me to... Oh my God. That easy bake oven was some serious work, bitch. What are you doing breaking her shit? Nicole said, I used to get mad when I got clothes instead of toys. I didn't get mad. I just didn't like shopping. I don't like shopping today. I don't like shopping now. But I used to always tell them, yeah, go shopping. I don't give a shit. I'm staying here with Pawpaw.
Bring back tangerine sours, Altoids. Oh. You know what I used to like back in the day that I don't think I don't think they have anymore.
What?
You ever have Banaka?
No.
Banaka was this like
spray shit?
a little tiny aerosol can that you would spray to freshen your breath up. I don't know why I'd always have some Banaka on me. Walking to class, I'm like, hey, what's up, girls? Belly's hurt. Yeah. You might know I just sprayed Banaka on my mouth.
Yeah,
minty
I'm
fresh
like
in
the
case
top
you want to
dude.
kiss me. I'm minty fresh for a kiss. That's Banaka.
Hey, before we give it to live, should we jump in there?
No. We're not giving it to live.
Who are we giving it to?
Nobody yet. We're still here.
I know.
Oh.
I have things to do, Billy.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Okay, I just took shit, so we have to hang out for another like 5-10.
Oh, we can hang out for another 25 and just end it at 9:30.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Beavis
Okay,
Demise
that's
says
fine.
bring back Shock Tarts. Are they
I
gone?
don't know what Shock Tarts are.
They're
What are
like
Shock Tarts.
They're little round candies that have like a sweetness, but a sourness to them, like a sweet and sour, little tarty, shocky tart. Oh my goodness! Rewind forever. Singing in the rain, singing in the rain. Oh, what a wonderful feeling! I'm happy again.
Huh.
I didn't know they got rid of them. Banaka was cool too because if you carried a lighter on you, and a lot of people would have Banaka if they smoked, you could use the Banaka to shoot fireballs.
That's why you liked it.
Yes. I would have it on me for my breath, but if I ever needed to blast a fireball at somebody, I had a fireball on deck. Because I didn't smoke.
Do they still make the little things that I guess they had some kind of gunpowder or something? It was little white like papers or whatever, and you throw them on the ground and they would, do
Poppets?
Is that what they were called?
Pretty sure
I don't
those are
remember what they were
Poppets.
called. Do they still make those?
Yeah, they have them. I think they have them for 4th of July.
Because they were like little tiny things, and you just throw them down and it would go pop, 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 pop. Yeah.
Yeah. Pop Rocks. People like Pop Rocks. Al Capone says, Billy, that's my favorite movie. Did I quote a movie just now? I totally don't even remember what my brain is slogged. They have them at Dollar Store, the Pop Rocks at the Dollar Store.
I don't know. I will say this. You were talking about the flamethrower. It was a great day when I figured out that hairspray and a lighter made a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That was a great day.
WD-40, very fucking flammable.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Stop. This is not good stuff.
I did that shit in the shop when we had brake fluid. Well, I mean, not brake fluid, but brake cleaner. Brake cleaner, very flammable. Used to fuck with people.
Midnight Rider says, Xylee Billy, if you could create and manage a show, what would it be? I would want to do a morning show with the interns and run it like a Howard Stern show. And I would want to help out to help give them some guidance and structure and work with me hands-on so they could learn to be better hosts directly with me and give you a Lolcow morning show.
With me, I would love to do a commentary channel and actually talk about subjects like other commentary channels do about like dramas that's going on in YouTube and not just LCL. Like a react channel, maybe a deep dive channel with certain dramas. That's what I would love to do. 100%.
But I also don't want to wake up in the morning.
Yeah, you're not a morning person. Neither am I. Neither am I. I do agree, Ash. I like his idea for it too. Character development before they actually get a show. That'd be good. I agree.
Yeah. Well, I want it to be an actual show. I want all the interns. Not all the interns. I want it to have multiple hosts, and I would like all the hosts to have a small split of the profits, but also a small workload, so they don't all work as the main hosts.
Yeah.
They work like they take different days, and they take different workloads. They show up and guest on other days, and they can come in and take in time, but work at a different pace, so they're not automatically just sunk into the abyss of what it is, having to learn from nobody and expect to just operate at high speed and have somebody there that knows what they're doing to help guide them.
Xylee, who would you want as a co-host? I don't know.
I don't think Xylee wants a co-host.
It would be a singular project. No, I could have a co-host, but I would need someone that knows about shit like that. You know what I mean? I need somebody who understands the commentary space and like different subjects, or willing to learn. You know, like if I cover something about James Charles, they're willing to learn what I know about James Charles or whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah. That would be a second show idea, not a main show idea, because I am Rewind for life.
That guy that said we only have 500 viewers was right. We only have 500 fucking viewers. He was right.
Yeah, now we do. Well, Boogie went live. So what? We're having fun. Who gives a fuck?
Exactly. He fucking wrecked us.
Yeah, they wrecked us. They probably don't even have a fucking They probably don't even have a fucking channel for real. And if they do, what? They get 12 people to watch them? Who gives a fuck what they say?
Beavis Demise says
Step off my dick.
Xylee is from a different breed. No wonder why she runs off a Diet Dr. Perky and receipts.
Period. Beavis Demise. Period.
Basically mentoring, but not just mentoring. It's it would be a developmental show, and it would be
I think it's a great idea.
It would be a way for them to work without the pressure of having to carry a show on their own.
Right. No, I think that's a great idea, because here's the thing. Some of these interns are being thrown into these shows, and we're expecting them to act like a co-host right off the bat when they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, and if there was like 5 interns, then you could have different, like maybe they work 2 days a week and they switch up with different interns each day.
Yeah.
So they would see who they work with. Maybe there's 3 people on an episode with me. Maybe the first month I'm on every episode, and maybe I start falling out and it's 4 people and it switches up. Yeah.
Billy, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even think that needs to be a morning show. I think that could be a late night show.
True. I think
that's a great idea.
I just like the Howard Stern aspect of talking about stuff, running around the loop-de-loop. Here we go loop-de-loop. Here we go loop-de-lie. All on a Saturday night. That's just word vomit. I didn't mean anything when I said it. I was just talking.
Yeah, but here's the thing, okay? And I'm talking from my perspective on your idea, all right? I think it's great because I know the time that because I was already a host. I already know how to run streams. I already know how to do all that, right? But I have learned so much from you just by being on Rewind that I think that's a great fucking idea for interns with you. Because if they paid attention, they would learn a lot.
Midnight Riders' biggest question, who would run the OBS, Billy? I would at first, and I would make them all learn it along the way. Poke Gaga says, if I go bankrupt, I'll pitch my show LC Bankruptcy. Lockout Bankruptcy would actually be kind of lit. There should be a Lolcow financial show to show
dear
people.
God, no.
That would
Jesus
be fucking
Christ,
dope.
No. Nope. You know, Keem would spend all his time on that fucking show.
I wonder if I should get my boys in the financial circuit to come jump over here.
No.
LOL
no,
Finance.
Let's not. Please, no. Please,
Let's do
no.
LOL
Please,
Finance.
No. Jesus Christ.
Let's
No.
do a show called LOL Money.
That's too fucking intelligent for this universe.
Yeah, but what the problem is, everybody would make so much fucking money that they would buy yachts and they would never come back. They'd be like, we don't have time for LOL cow anymore. We have yachts.
We have a yacht.
We have yachts.
We have a yacht.
LolCow brokies. Not with that attitude. We should do a show where you start with $10. And if you follow the pattern of the show for 6 months, you leave with $1 million. Like a foolproof plan to flip $10 into $1 million in 6 months. We could do it.
I ain't got nothing. I ain't doing all that.
Me and Poke Gaga are gonna do it.
Oh God. Oh God.
It's LOL Money. It's coming to the LolCow Network.
Y'all are crazy.
First week we turn the $10 into $100. Everybody who brings $10 is going to be able to do it. There's got to be one way to do it, right?
I think it's stupid.
There's got to be a hustle out there that guarantees you to take $10 and turn it into 100, right? It's got to be possible,
Notice
right?
you said, yeah. Notice you said hustle.
People hustle.
Oh God. Oh God. Systemic. Need Martin Shkreli in the LCU. Fuck no. I know that's your buddy. I'm just saying.
I'm keeping him in my back pocket for when I have to go to the fucking BBU.
Fuck off. Don't talk about that, bro. Don't talk about that, bro. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Jason, I don't talk about such things. Thank you. I don't talk about such things. Thank you very much.
James, this is the interns don't get a chance to learn to entertain. They're too busy trying to survive.
I agree with Jamesy. I think your idea is fucking perfect because they literally get thrown into a show and expected to be a host when they barely know what the fuck they're doing. I agree. 100%.
Midnight Riders, this is my Poke. I gotta be my Baba Booey, Baba Booey, Baba Booey.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. Poke Gaga would be my Beetlejuice.
He practically is now.
Poke Gaga would be my who was one of the hot girls that was on Howard Stern?
I don't remember. I didn't watch a lot of Howard Stern.
He'd be whatever the hottest girl on Howard Stern was. That'd be my Poke Gaga. Jason says, Billy, have you ever drank a Twisted Tea Rocket Pop? No, that sounds bomb though, dude. Rocket Pops are delicious.
The fuck is a Rocket Pop?
Have you ever had a Rocket Pop, like a popsicle? The red, white, and blue pops. I'm sure it tastes like a Rocket Pop.
Oh, you mean, like it's the, I bet you that is good.
Right?
Ooh, I bet you that is good.
That shit sounds quite delicious.
Gary says Boogie needs help, Xylee.
Well, we got 12
Booger
minutes.
disaster stream.
Should we just jump in there right now?
Guerrilla warfare. Let's go.
All right.
Bills and you're taking care of them and they go to bed feeling loved and they wake up feeling loved. You are enough. You are enough. You can say cock, fucker, suck, fuck, shit, pussy, ass, cunt, guzzle, piss, titty, twister, fuck.
Sounded like he was doing just fine.
Well, it wasn't you trying to get me canceled today. That was
He seemed like he was doing just fine. Seems like we got trolled.
Wow. That's all I got to say about that.
We got trolled, Xylee.
I bet you, Xylee, has no clue that I have a love-hate relationship with her. Oh, okay. Who are you? Hold on.
I bet you got no clue that I'm probably going to go get some broccoli and chicken after this. Clean out my...
George, guess what? Guess what, George? A lot of people have a love-hate relationship with me. It's the story of my life. It's happened since the day I was born.
Xylee gets a lot of hate. Okay, Gaga says Boogie holding it down for real. He's talking about the Wonder Woman stuff.
Yeah, okay, we good. We here. We good.
He good. I don't know why y'all said he wasn't doing good. He's just kicking it. I just wanted to say hi. He looks like he's having a good time. He's having a really, really, really good time. Oh. Xylee, what did we learn today?
That you and I miss our childhoods. At least the toys. I'm a pyromaniac, or I was. You were a snitch.
What?
As a kid, you were a snitch.
Why?
Telling the school about the plants in your garage.
I didn't tell him my dad was worried I would because I was 5.
Well, you know what? He probably sniffed out the snitch in you. That's why.
I was 5.
What else did we learn? Oh, we learned that Glammy supposedly needs to put on makeup to do a trick to pull people in.
She should.
And then I bitched about, no, she shouldn't. And I bitched about Sweet Tea. I think we covered everything.
Show that butthole if you really want to work in this industry.
Nah.
Pucker up, Buttercup. Let that butthole free.
Look at Holden. Holden says Rewind isn't the same without hearing Xylee type on her keyboard.
Is it too late to return that crispy microphone?
No, but I am going to record myself typing on the keyboard and add it to one of these shiny new buttons that I have so I can just hit it every
You're
once in a
fucking
while.
Psycho. Maddie says 5-year-olds can't be snitches.
Keyboard.
I didn't snitch is what I'm saying. My dad was just worried that I would say something.
All right, fun fact. I was a snitch when I was a little kid. I used to get my ass beat for it.
What did you snitch on?
Well, the biggest thing I snitched on, and I still fucking remember this shit, the little girl next door stole my 2 imaginary best friends. And I didn't fucking appreciate it. And I went to my grandmother and I was screaming and crying that little fucking hoe stole my 2 imaginary best friends. And do you know my grandmother, I was like 5. My grandmother, to the day she fucking died, she could tell me the names of those imaginary best friends.
What
and
were
I
their
don't even
names?
remember them.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
remember them.
Wow.
But she did. She remembered exactly who it was.
My
But
grandmother.
I just remember the feeling of that bitch stealing them. Fuck
My
her.
grandmother was racist. So whenever I brought home any friends that weren't white, she would say they were my imaginary friends.
Okay. I can tell you about racism. My mom, she would buy, because back then, all right, they made dolls just either they were black baby dolls or white baby dolls. And I still have this baby doll. My grandmother got so mad because my mom bought me a black baby doll and told me it was Puerto Rican. And I would walk around with my Puerto Rican baby doll, and my grandmother got so fucking angry. I remember the big ass fight my mom and my grandmother had. My mom cussed her ass out, going, "No, she gonna have that." I have the baby doll still. Yep.
I like
my imaginary friends didn't get lost, okay? They were in that bitch's backyard, and they were playing in her dollhouse, and she fucking stole them. Okay, I remember that shit. She stole my imaginary best friends, but that's okay because I got some more.
I got some more. I like how you didn't call me out on my imaginary friends joke.
No, I'm not going to. I had imaginary friends. I was a little kid. Shut up. God damn it.
Yeah, I was a realist. I couldn't have imaginary friends. I didn't have real friends either, so I just sat alone a lot.
I didn't like a lot of the kids when I was growing up.
They didn't like me. I just sat around trying not to anger my father.
Yeah.
But I had access to a lot of day-old Hostess cakes, luckily. They were 12 for $1 when they were day-old.
Yeah.
So I ate a lot of day-old Twinkies and cupcakes and fruit pies and Suzy Q's and Ho-Hos and Ding Dongs. Those were my friends.
We got 5 minutes, Billy.
We have forever.
No, we don't. I have things to do.
Xylee, rewind is forever.
I get that. I understand I'm part of the rewind cult, but I do have things to do.
Sly Guy says, anyone remember the movie Drop Dead Fred?
I never watched that movie.
It's very good.
I know it's about an imaginary friend. I know that. That's the only thing I know about it.
It's very good.
I never watched it, though.
I watched it many times. I really liked it. Maybe that's why I didn't have an imaginary friend, because I saw a movie about imaginary friends and thought, this is a movie. This isn't real life.
Yeah.
Drop Dead Fred, classic. I'm trying to think of what the funny line is from Drop Dead Fred. I think he calls the mom like a cunt or something. It's fucking hilarious.
I have no idea.
She's a mega cunt or something. I can't remember what it is. It's really good.
Land Before Time says you got to wait for the Boogie sleep stream to end so it can No, fuck you. No. I got shit to do.
I think I'm
trying to get prepared for tomorrow.
Scatty Monkey says, what about the film Freddy Got Fingered? I went to see that with my dad. Really good movie. Me and my dad were like taken aback by it because it's so fucking like out there.
Mm-hmm.
And then like for the longest time, my dad would like troll me. One night, me and my friends were sleeping outside of a dollar store that was being a grand opening for a dollar store. The first 10 people would get a barbecue or a VCR for $1. So we were sitting outside to get barbecues and or VCRs for $1. And my dad knew we were sleeping outside of this dollar store, so he went fishing. And he caught a huge fish, and he came by with this giant fish inside of 2 pieces of bread. And he said, Billy, I made you a fish sandwich. I made you a fish sandwich with this giant fish. Because that's a line from Freddy Got Fingered. I made you a fish sandwich. It was very funny. Freddy Got Fingered is a smart movie. It's not just silly. It's not just crazy. It's very well made, smart film. It's got layers. It's got narrative folding. Jason says, Billy, have you seen the Fast and the Furious saga? It's a brilliant saga.
I stopped at Tokyo Drift. That was the last one I watched.
It only starts to get good after Tokyo Drift.
Really?
Yeah. So Fast and the Furious starts out, and it's like, oh, the first Fast and the Furious is like, oh, cool car movie. The second Fast and the Furious is like, oh, cool car movie with Ludacris. The third Fast and the Furious movie is like, oh, not so cool car movie. And then the fourth Fast and the Furious is like, oh, the cool car movie is back. And the fifth Fast and the Furious is like, cool car movie with The Rock. Then the sixth Fast and the Furious was like, cool car movie where they're superheroes and the superpower is family. And then everyone after that is like, how is family going to fight this, win the fucking war using family as the superpower? And it's like, well, maybe now they're going to use family to turn them against family. And it just gets more and more psycho every time. It's so fucking funny. It's insanely funny.
Seth Looks is about to be mad at us.
Oh, shit. Seth Looks says, you just got home. You guys better not have looked at any AI pictures earlier. We definitely did.
We did. Sorry about it. We did.
Yeah, they didn't go to space last time. They went to space the time before that. And then the time before that, they talked about basically being in a simulation or being in a movie. They broke the fourth wall. They literally talked about being in a theory. And I have a big theory that Tyrese is the secret bad guy. I think Tyrese.
Hey, you want to tell everybody goodbye?
Ladies and gentlemen, I hate to drop that bomb on you. I think Tyrese is the secret bad guy. I think he's the secret bad guy, guys. I think Tyrese is the secret bad guy. I think Tyrese is the secret bad guy, y'all. I think he's probably going to kill Luda and become the secret bad guy in the next. Xylee, how you like LolcowRewind?
I love it.
Seth Looks is flipping out now. I'm sorry, dude. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to send you over to LolCow Live. Boogie's doing a sleep stream. Go tell him you love him. Kiss him on the mouth. Kiss him on the feet. He's never done a bad thing in his life. He's literally an angel. There's nothing wrong with Boogie. He's such a good guy. Tyrese is the secret bad guy in the Fast and the Furious franchise.
Oh my God, you've said it 12 times now.
I could be wrong. He might not take Luda out, but they have a feud. Luda might be the one to take Tyrese out. Probably not. All right, I gotta go. Seth Looks, I know. I'm sorry. Xylee won't let me stay any longer. I'm kidding. She has to go. Keem left.
Y'all have a good night,
let's read Keem's announcement before we go. Then we'll go. Keem left an announcement. Let's see what his announcement is. Oh, shoot. Ladies and gentlemen.
It just says, it comes to my attention. I talked a lot of shit on Friday's stream. I don't remember, so it didn't happen. We good. Literally, that's what it says.
All right, y'all. Here we go. We're going to send you over to LolCow Live. Go tell Boogie, have a sweet dreams. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.